they put us. We end up staying in Flatbush. Me and my cameraman and a couple others. Flatbush, yeah, boy.
Full pot script.
At the time, it's the only place they could get an apartment for us at a reasonable price, right? This is Flatbush, right? So we
invested in Flatbush, very expensive, you know.
Brother man.
Now, $1 million for a house in Flatbush, you know.
In Flatbush?
Yeah.
Oh well, all
$1
right.
million.
I ain't staying in such a bad
bad.
area. But here the joke. So we in Flatbush, so when we land in Flatbush now, it was in the night.
Right.
So we just went in the apartment. All the apartments. I cannot live in America, you know, in New York, you know. All the apartments, like the wall right joined to the next wall. Tight.
Right.
Everything compact.
Okay.
Right? So they put us in this little apartment, boy. And we say, boy, the hell is this, boy? Does he get to the European, boy? You know that kind of way?
Flatbush is like ghetto, it's like tongue.
Right, so, well, there's the thing. So next morning now, we going on the road there. So we said we going to take a little walk and get something to eat. So we go by the bakery, but the place looking like...
Which one of Flatbush is saying?
Boy, I can't remember the name of the street. Right?
It have a lot of streets on it. Oh God, with a Winthrop,
no Winthrop.
It have Winthrop, it have Tilden.
Nah. Was somewhere by Church.
Church Avenue.
Yeah, Church Avenue down there.
That's the most famous stretch.
Right. So we taking our walk and we going up, man. So we watching each other. So me and my cameraman saying, yeah, and boys been like the same thing.
Same thing. It's not different.
As
a matter of fact, from where you were there, just a couple on the main, on Flatbush and Church. It had a little place on the, if you're going down on the left hand side, a kind of store that sell clothes, just like the mall.
Right.
It's right there. Men like Lyrical and them come out, you know.
Well, right, because that all kind of street vendors and right. So we walk in there and we taking the scene and thing and we saying, but where they drop we boy? This New York boy. So anyhow, come later down in the day now. We say, look, we go take the train. We'll go down and see what the subway like.
To go away.
And we'll go across to by the Brooklyn center now. Where the Nets play basketball.
Yeah, Barclays Center.
So we said we'll go across that side.
Right downtown. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, when we come out the subway, and we go on that side of Brooklyn.
A different.
Boy, man, white people playing is the first time we see white people.
Yeah.
We didn't see a white person in Flatbush. In that whole walk we walk. We didn't see one white person. So I tell him about only white people.
Only see business owners as white people.
You're right. But everybody
else traversing is just
is black people.
And the Caribbean, eh?
Yes, and well, Caribbean, Jamaica,
Jamaica.
Right. But it's when we went on the next side now.
Boy, we see
white people. We see what trouble. We now feel like we in America. Man playing pickleball on the pavement. They have a whole thing block wrong for you to play pickleball. So we watching each other and say, well, when you pickleball, it's not pickleball. For sure. You understand? Nothing going on that side.
That pot script there. That the pot script. That between Charlotte and Independence Square and George Street and them things.
Yes, boy.
Just like that.
And when we drip up on the next, I feel like I'm Westmoreland.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, worse yet when I go Manhattan.
Yeah.
Worse yet when I go Manhattan.
It have different part. You ever went to the Jews era? In the Jew era? In the East?
The Jews?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
The Jew area itself.
Eastern Parkway is to get to Eastern Parkway, you had to go through that area, but only Jews. It's the first time I see Jews watching movies.
Before Williamsburg Bridge, you would find a lot of Jews there around 6 o'clock. They'd be busy trying to get inside at 6 o'clock.
Right.
But there's get inside at 6 o'clock. But there's a section where you go and it's Jew tongue. Just Jews alone.
Yes.
For a whole big
for
area.
Whole stretch, yeah.
Right in East New York. Yeah, that's Jews alone.
But you know, that's the first time I watching movies all the time and I seen these Jews and how they dress and how they look.
Yeah.
And when I land, I started see, I say, but this is a movie.
Fight children. They always have a pram.
Yeah.
Always have a pram with
yeah.
a child or two children in it. And they're moving. And they're trying to get inside at 6 o'clock.
Oh,
After 6, they don't see nobody outside.
It's an experience. No, the travel is really
Cultures in general is an experience.
It's a
When I went
man.
Notting Hill and all, it's a different experience.
I never been to
Canada,
Notting Hill.
Caibana is another weird
Never been to
experience.
Canada.
The cleanest town. The
Canada?
cleanest place. They're just like Scotland and Norway. Clean. Very clean. Everything clean.
But I always like the Scandinavian countries for some reason.
Well, they
I want to
are very
visit
clean.
there, you know.
There's no grass inside the road. See like them grass that see growing out in the drain and them kind of
Yeah.
You don't see that
You
there.
don't see that there and
You don't
thing.
see that there.
So what we doing different by climate?
We just dirty.
We just nasty.
Dirty. That's dirty.
There's a nasty set of people. Look, a man try to run across the highway and get knocked down and killed.
Well,
You see blasted walk over now. I see the footage, the dash cam.
Two people are two-footed, one from the rear cam and one from the front cam.
I don't know what our man was thinking, but they say back once in workers across the road right there, you know.
DD-Pi they using to it. That the camera to use it. The DD-Pi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the kind of dash cam.
The dash cam.
The
Yeah, boy.
real thing.
No, but
you
I
can break it up in seconds and thing, you know.
Yeah, but
And break up your footage and that kind of stuff on the camera and thing. You know.
But one of the things like with our crossing of the road, right? One of the things I realized in New York, when you crossing the road, you see that clock, that timer, 10, 9, when it's telling you to walk.
Yes. You ever see a pavement in Manhattan? You went down Manhattan?
Yes.
Right. You ever see a pavement in Manhattan?
The pavement, yes.
Right. You ever see how it has been loaded with people?
Yes.
By that
Yes.
crosswalk? Yeah.
Yes.
They loaded.
And they
a
just
whole
stand up
bunch
and
of
wait.
people stand up and wait and then boss. They know where I was like that too. After this morning I'm doing it, you know. City Gate. Just before you come up by the lights there.
Yes.
You have to stop there and wait until, well, most people just wait until the light turn green in order to cross. But this morning, I saw a couple people waiting on the well, a couple hundred people. Then, by the gate before, you know where they just open the big gate, a big gate there, and people has walked this up, right?
Yes.
For some reason, about 10 maxi low offload. And people start to walk now, coming out of that gate. A whole barrage of people. I'm talking about at least 100 people.
Wow.
Come out of that gate and converge with the people who already waiting.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
And them now, the light turn green.
Right.
So, but you know there's a crosswalk there. So you're supposed to come up and stop at the crosswalk, even though the light green and you can't go further because the light on the other light is red.
Right.
So it have people parking up there, so you can't go across driving. So a portion of those people that came out from the side gate,
Yes.
meet the people there and started to cross the road because it's green and the cars can't go over. And then all of a sudden, the bell gone off, and the rest of people now join them and go across the road.
Across the road.
And that immediately, you know, funny enough, you talk about that this morning. That immediately remind me of you know that I go on Manhattan, and I go on with dirty ways. I was about in the early 90s or late 80s.
You're going up there with your bad habits.
About 90s, and I go on, you know, waiting on the thing, and you know we just cross when the light green.
Yes.
Right. Well, the light ended up turning red while I was walking across.
Uh-huh.
And I get stuck in between in the 6 lanes.
Yeah.
I get stuck in the 5th lane.
You serious?
In the center lane. And the light turned green, partner. And cars start to kick off.
Yeah,
Going up the road, you know. And you stand up in the middle of the road, you know. Them in business with you, you know. I on the white line in the middle of the road. I had to wait until the light turned back to cross the road, you know. Because nobody's stopping for you, you know.
Nah, they don't stop.
I get caught in the middle of the
They
road.
don't stop.
That was my first experience I ever get with crossing in foreign to understand the crossing, how it does work and that kind of stuff.
They're very obedient.
Yeah,
They're very
I see a man fall down, clutching the chest. He fall down. And people passing over, he like nothing.
Them no business.
Like them going to work, you know, going wherever they're going to do it.
It's a different mentality, you know.
What?
Them had a walk, you know, brother.
Yeah,
it's
them
not
different,
nothing like
different.
that man fall along there, go stop at them.
Nah, it's not
walking
that,
past them in business.
I tell you, hundreds of people crossing over the man, I tell you.
Them business
and
like
going
it's
by the
nobody.
business. Because if you go there and you attend to he, and something goes wrong, the Good Samaritan Act doesn't work on he.
On he, yeah.
You could end up in the jail alone.
Correct.
For trying to assist them and all kind of mad thing.
Yeah. That's the next thing to the laws.
Yeah.
And insurance. You must have insurance to get
Yeah,
medical
don't
attention in your hospital.
If you watch on your sidewalk,
Listen,
you see like
man.
how in front of your business place that has sidewalk with hole and thing in it.
Yeah.
You do this every minute. Them that block off the area and get somebody to go out there and put cement and cover it, you know.
Right.
But if somebody passing in front of your gap and twist the ankle in one of them hole, it's case, you know.
Case, yeah. They don't play with that.
Them don't play with that, you know.
They don't play with that. But the culture and the level of obedience or discipline that they have. Because the first time I went, boy, I step off the pavement, is the cameraman who was there already.
Uh-huh.
Because my first time, but he was there already, is he grabbed my hand and hold me, you know. He said, hey.
Well, they can do anything in Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, but you can do it.
Wrong Church Avenue.
Loose, yeah.
They can do anything in Brooklyn.
But when they go across on Manhattan side, it's a totally different ball game. You had to stop. It's in no running cross no road and no vehicles slowing down for you and that kind of thing. That's totally
and
different.
it's amazing how we just leave here, go across there, find out what the rules is so we won't break them.
And obey the rules.
Life on here.
Yeah.
We going out of our way to find out what the rules are.
Yeah.
To not break them.
Yeah. Quite so I'm to you, but look the road.
But in your own country, you do what you want.
Yeah, because you can get ticketed for jaywalking.
I mean,
if you're,
well, it's getting more in in Caribana.
All right.
In not Caribana, in Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, it's get live.
Yeah, they will give you a ticket
Live.
for jaywalking.
My brother got a picket for peeing the other day in the subway.
Oh God, pressure.
He come up in the subway. We telling him, boy, go and pee now, boy, before you go down in the subway. So we go down in the subway. He forget. But he don't want to pee. When he reach down in the subway now, the pee take him. So he going down now. And you know them train passing one another.
Yeah.
So you have a platform on that side and a platform on this
the
side.
other side, yeah.
He going down one of the side thing where he could go down our stairs and reach on the tracks.
Right.
Right? So he going down, he duck under the arm thing and going down there and pee. And come back up now and stand up waiting on the train. It's because a detective see him on the next side.
Oh, shucks.
And come across on that side. And that's OP jacket there, so, with the badge. And tell him come on the side there. Come on the side. $75 tickets, you know.
Papa, you.
$75 ticket for peeing in the subway, you know.
Nah, because watch me just take. Listen, we was in the subway. We gone on to the subway. I remember. The second time we went on the subway, right? Going to get it's an Omni card or some kind of thing. So they have a card now with us.
Metro?
Yeah.
Metro card, yeah.
A Metro card, right?
Yeah.
And but they could use a debit. I find out after they could use a credit card.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I see men jumping over the thing.
Turnstile? Yeah,
Yes.
there's happened. Men
Them
are
jumping.
over
So we go down a day and we see the emergency gate
Right.
open. And a man just hold it open so and say, and everybody just fly through the emergency gate and nobody had paid her.
Right, okay.
So we like, whoa, what is going on here? Because the first time we experiencing this, right?
Get case so that way so undercover detectives down there. Right?
Now mind you, this is in Brooklyn. This is
Right.
in Flatbush.
Right.
And there's usually a police down there. And
Yeah,
it's right.
suppose, yeah.
When we got on the next side of town now, right? Caribbean people again, jumping the people to
Turnstile,
the turnstile.
Yeah.
I know the white people sign up to wait to pay.
Yeah,
The white people paying, you know.
Yeah, but the black people and them jumping into
And then black people and them jumping anything and going away, you
I tell you,
know.
I know
You see how we
behavior,
just
I tell you.
ruin, you see how we just mash up the whole thing?
Why are you making jokes?
You see how we just make everywhere bad? No, serious, you know. Everywhere, you know.
We can spoil old milk, you know.
Boy, you know, man.
We can curdle our old milk, we can curdle.
I on the subway.
Yeah.
And we going up the subway. Me and my cameraman again, eh. So we coming from Times Square.
Right.
Times Square is
Times
Square is
you
what
went Soho and the village?
Times Square is what the promenade's supposed to be.
You went Soho and the village?
No, I didn't go there. I didn't get to go there.
You need to go there.
Okay.
You need to go there to see all the weirdness of America. You just see there.
You just see it right there.
Man with spike hair.
Well, boy,
and different colors in their head. It's a man loving up with a man, woman loving up with a man in the park right there.
Yeah.
Normal. Everybody walking around doing what they want kind of thing. Down there. Down there real different.
Nope.
Down there is when you go down
A
there,
madhouse.
you will get a real rude awakening as to what New York is all about. What New York City is all about. Soho and the village.
I realize it's a
Trust me.
madhouse. It's a madhouse.
Different.
Well,
The whole alphabet soup down there.
so
The whole alphabet soup. No
So-
serious thing.
we on the subway and it stop at one of the I think it's the same Winchurch Avenue or wherever it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Winthrop.
Winthrop Avenue.
Yeah.
That is on the way back to Flatbush, right?
Yeah, about four streets back up.
Right. So it's
It's
stopped
Winthrop
there.
and Hawthorne.
Right.
Winthrop and then Hawthorne.
So a man walking.
Yeah.
We sit down there, boy. First time I experience this thing, boy. They really tell me, when they want to see madness, just go and take the subway.
Yeah.
Right?
See niceness, man.
So I sitting down
I
on
like
one
Subway, I
side,
told her,
and it has some white people sitting on across.
Right.
And all the time the white boy on the phone, and he thinking and he real active and he moving and he right. Man walking, boy. Man walking loud,
Yeah.
Good morning, my good people. My name is so-and-so, right?
Right.
And today is the day I was born. It is my birthday. And I will be accepting any contributions that you are willing to give. I will now pass around with my hat. What's right?
I know the front of
What's that?
the front over there,
The
man.
white boy across from me.
Yeah.
From the time the man said, good morning, my good people.
You went up here.
Raise up head. The man was on the phone, so the man freeze, you know. The man freeze as if like a mannequin freeze, you know.
Then he headlights freeze.
The man freeze, you know. Phone in the hand, everything. And the man pass him. And he just freeze. He just still like a mannequin.
Right.
And the only time that man move was at the next stop when the doors open. I said, but what trouble is I watching the whole
you
scene?
just meet some kind of mad thing, like-
scene is this boy?
You'll meet man dancing on the train for money and doing all
Yes.
kind of mad thing. Some of them gang and them just come on the train sometime and do all kind of mad thing. Boy, it's real I think we going on. You have to be paying attention. Huh?
No, you had to pay attention. You had to grab
And-
if you have
and
a
you
bag,
can't-
you got to keep your bags.
And if you have a vehicle in Brooklyn
Yeah.
and you work in Manhattan, you have to take the train to go to work. You know?
you have to take
Because
the train.
it's 50 US minimum to park in Manhattan. You know? 50 US, you know.
Wow.
And I just for a couple of,
And
that's
look,
for a while, you know.
yeah, and look, we just go there and we don't fuss over these things, boy. We just go and obey, you know.
And
be
find,
very obedient.
just go and find out all the rules. All the rules, just go and find out.
No,
so
but
you won't
see,
break them.
You see, you know why? When black people see white people, they get stupid, you know. No, but that's the truth. When black people see white people, they get stupid.
They get noticed.
They just get dotish. They just want to do everything prim and proper. They just want to just change how you talk and all.
Yeah.
No, serious, you know.
Well, based on where you're working is where the language issue does come in as an issue because people now will
Trump,
okay,
Trump,
first
we
begin,
go take your call after the break, Trump. Call back after the break.
First, God, I'm not charging this boy.
Oh, God, they did it again.
Yeah, boy.
They did it again. Oh, God. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Let me take this first break here. We're going to come back, open the phone and take some calls. You know, I mean, look, if you have traveled, you know, tell us where you traveled. Tell us what your experience was like.
I went to Martinique too. Martinique real unique too.
Martinique.
Yeah, Martinique real
It's right
unique.
up the islands there.
Yeah, real unique too.
Small island, right?
yeah,
Real
yeah.
small.
And I love Barbados. I love Bim. I love Bim bad.
Barbados.
Yeah. I love Bim bad.
Barbados
I don't
nice,
like
Barbados
I don't
nice.
like the alphabet thing over
Yeah,
there.
but the island
Bim
itself. Yeah.
nice.
Is that real?
Nice island.
You ever went to the
Village.
caves?
Huh? I mean,
Oh, you know, that was before we go to the break. That was a experience.
You
boy,
ever went to Jolly Roger?
No, I didn't go on the Jolly Roger. But
I
I
had an
went.
experience too.
I'm gonna tell them when I go this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put in the Jolly Roger as a
You ever go
a
Cuckoo
stop.
Village?
No.
Cuckoo Village is a nice place too. That is it like our flavor. Like
Okay.
our flavor. The same kind of scenario like our flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuckoo Village like that.
But those
But I love
caves,
Cuckoo
boy.
Bad over there.
I remember on the tour with the caves, boy. That cave is a beautiful thing to see, boy. Is the Harrison Caves, right?
Harrison Caves.
Right.
Yeah.
And at a point in time in the tour, well, the tour guide real entertaining.
Right.
But if it's a man, you're doing that 2-3 times for the day, 4 times for the day, every day.
Right.
You become rehearsed and very good at it. Everything that's natural
You
and
ever went
you know.
St. Vincent Chateau Belair?
No.
That is like going up to the Soufriere.
Okay.
That is an interesting. That's
St.
an
Vincent?
interesting hike. Yeah, it's a nice hike,
Uh-huh.
and it's a nice thing to see the Soufriere. Where the Soufriere is going up a hill kind of thing. That real nice.
I'll check them for that. I'll tell them, send me on that. So but part of the Harrison tour, at a point in time in the tour, they give you a little idea as to what the explorers would have been going through when they were going through these caves and discovering it, right? And they switch off the lights. And brother, you sitting on this cart,
Yeah.
you cannot even see the person next to you. And they leave
where that is?
in the Harrison Cave.
Oh, you
they switch off the lights.
Yeah, so, at a certain time, yeah.
You cannot see the person next to you. They give you enough time for your eyes to adjust, and there is no adjustment. It just pitch. You cannot see anybody in front of you.
But I went in some theme parks and thing in Denver and all them places. But some watching different, you know.
Yeah.
All kind of thing with the dinosaur popping up on your while in the boat
that's the
going
next
down.
thing too. Yes,
yes.
Them parks, we don't have nothing like that here, boy. We are ready for that, boy.
I had some nice experiences.
We
Never
are
so
ready
many
for that. We are
dolphins.
ready for that.
Or the stingrays.
What? Nah, I went and
Dominica and
swim with
them
the
places.
stingrays. I swim with the stingrays in Antigua.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, boy. That was a nice experience. You're out in the middle of the ocean, you know, and you could stand up and thing, you know, like Crown Island.
Yeah.
And these stingrays and them just
coming up to
around
the boat,
you, coming up to you, you're holding them. I went and swim with them. Although I do like them thing, I do like all right, so I'll tell you what, it is off the record, brought to you by TN Tech.
But
8 years of power, past, present, and future.
But this morning I really want to focus on the youths again, boy.
The youths.
Watch it, they playing in my mind. You know?
Yeah. We go talk
And
about that.
every time I see Shabody, it just raising it back up.
Yeah.
You know that kind of way. We have much more that we could do. Much more than we could do as citizens. Not so much the government. The government had a role to play. But it have a lot of work that we need to do to try to stem and pull back some of these youths from the road that they're going down, boy. That's the last night and all, boy. One come on the corner. And I remember 12 years ago, I had 12 of them. And I put them to sit in a car, wherever. That was the youths below us. That came up below us. And I talked to them about getting the career, the 5-year plan. And I was young too, but you know, I was.
But you was older than them, yeah.
And I was telling them about that and whatever. And I'm proud to say that all 12 of them are doing something.
That's great.
Positive with their life and in managerial positions in a lot of companies. And
that's great.
That was just. And there's always my mother that there's always my mother that talk I gave them 12 years ago. You know what I mean? So I was glad that I could pull back some of them at least.
Yeah.
You know, from the life in Lavante living, so you know anything is possible.
Yes.
There's drugs, there's prostitution, there's extortion, there's everything.
That's
guns, right. Everything. And if you could get to save a couple, I wanted a manager in NP now. Be a manager in NP. I wanted a big crane up, an international crane operator. They send him all over the world.
Nice, man.
To operate them big crane.
Nice.
I know what
you're talking about, yeah.
It was, and one is our next manager in we call it in NGC.
Right.
So they coming up, you know, they're building the game, and I'll be proud to see that, you know what I mean, to know that my talks work on them, you know, but I have more to do, I have more to give back.
Yeah.
But I have a wealth of information, and it's not a boast or anything, but I have a wealth of information that I could pass on to a lot of youths outside there, and I want the opportunity to do it. So I had to talk to Shabadi about getting involved in something, and I want to do some volunteer work too, with the children and them, you know what I mean, to the youths, you know what I mean, and that stint I got the other day when the brother David Mohammed, he invited me to his compound on Lavantil there next to Success School there, and the kind of work he doing, by unsung heroes.
David does good work.
David does good work. Saving real children, you know. That was 100 children he's having on Saturday, you know.
Yeah, David
coming to the
good
compound and doing the different little schooling and little activities and that kind of stuff. So I want to get involved. I'm not really a children kind of man, because I don't have much patience, but I could fit in somewhere to do something with the youths, you know. So
all right.
Let's see how it goes.
We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll take some calls, and that's going to take us up to 10 o'clock news. You know, keep it right here. It is off the record. We just getting warmed up this morning.
But Johnny, how come your house is twice the size of mine, but my bill is twice?
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? And confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco.
X was talking about youths and dealing with the youths and thing and how we could we could change the course that we currently in on the course that we're on right now and where we headed.
That Dwayne Stevenson it? That Dwayne Stevenson it? Check and see. Just check. Let's type Dwayne Stevenson and see if you get the tune we sing.
I know the tune.
I heard it this morning. And I heard a lot of pieces inside of there that would sort of frame how we end up where we are. You know, he gave his whole life in a song, you know. His whole life in a song.
I know the song.
You know? And it's really interesting.
Yeah, August song.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the song. Man.
I think we need to play that for the youths and them outside here this morning. Get them all play into the aspects of, you know, he said that the football ground became a battlefield and my life got so surreal. You remember them parts? them parts of them is that was an intervention that he was saying that so much of his partners dying in the gang life that football became his outlet for changing the way he thought. And them thing there's I tell you this morning, I just get up with youths in my mind, boy. I just get up with youths in my mind. And I coming down the road, that's the first tune that started to play. In the car this morning, that's the first tune that started to play, And I listen and I like, because this man just talking his whole life in a tune, boy. And them youths and them ain't seen that, boy. They ain't seen that. How 9 o'clock in the morning you could be with 2 AR-15 in a car going to try to gun down a man.
Yep.
You supposed to be looking up a girl that or going and get breakfast.
I don't know if you saw the video with the youth man who got caught trying to snatch a gold chain in a maxi taxi.
And they brace him.
Right, and the police come and hold him and think, but the partner and them run and get away.
Tall man and them disgraceful boy.
But you heard the people in the maxi?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fed up at them. Why didn't go into that trade? I see them in the back of the maxi, looking like bandits,
Yeah.
I tell myself so,
About
and
four of them get away by Anguias
and next woman say, you see why I have my phone and my money between my leg? I'm a phone on silent. Why it is people have to go through the daily movements in this country with that level of
I like how they lock him in the maxi.
Yeah, they lock him in the maxi. You can't get out. Yeah, they say, hold on. No, the police coming. You understand what I'm saying? No, we had to deal with them because all
they had choices, boy. They're making the wrong choices, boy. While they're doing that.
You understand? And then
well, let me not talk. Right? Because I had to say that growing up, okay, the ages of 18, 25, 35, and 50. You see them 4 ages? Mm-hmm. You just see life differently at those 4 ages. And everyone is a step above the rest.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you're 18 to 25, it's different to what you would do when you was 18.
Exactly.
When you're 35, it's different to what you would do when you're 25.
When you're 25.
And when you're 50, you just see life in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Because now you're getting up with pains in your body. You're getting up with all kind of dramas in your head.
Look, somebody asked me for Carnival. They say, they call me Carnival Monday now. I play Juve.
Right.
They call me Carnival Monday. Say, Stefan. Well, boy, I lie on my bed, Right? Because I play Juve. And this is about after 2 in the afternoon,
Right.
Or could have been between 1 and 2 o'clock. And I answer the phone and say, what's going on? Yeah, them. Yes. I say, I home, boy. Yeah, them. You home? No, I don't understand. I live in the middle of Woodbrook,
Right, okay.
where all the bacchanals happen.
Right.
Tragarete Road is to the north of me, and Arapita Avenue is to the south of me.
Right.
I am in the heart of the thing.
Right.
Music, you hear any music passing on Tragarete Road, you're hearing all kind of bacchanal going on around here, right? But I home.
Right.
No, I 48. So the man tell me, say, no, I still young, but I'm 48. Just in terms of what you're saying. So the man say, but what's going on? You get all over. So I turn around and I say, brother, let me tell you something, 10 years ago, I'd be back out on the road already.
First.
Bait change and back out, right?
Right.
I say, if I was in my 20s, worse yet.
Right.
Right? Because we drinking and having a time, right?
Right.
I said, but boy, I lie down here in my bed, I hear all that music going on, Carnival, and it didn't bother me.
It didn't bother you.
It just ain't bothering me, boy. You know what I mean? Not like before, like I had to get out this Carnival and that kind of thing now. You have a different perspective on life. You have a different way that you think. You have matured to an extent where you face the realization that this is here and it's not running away.
Right.
It's going to come back next year. Whether I'm here or not is another question. But it will have another one next year. This year, unlike you, I went to like 4 or 5 fetes.
Right.
Right? Look, 10 years ago.
That's the only thing I can't get out of my system.
Right, well, 10 years ago, I'd go 15 fetes. When I was in my 20s, we used to go more than 20 fetes.
Right.
Every minute in our fete, you're from one fete to the next fete to the other fete. And so you're going now. And then when you're young now, and according to what you're saying, you look into drama thing in the party. I done move past that already. Me, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I not looking no jam, no girl. I walking with my girl.
Right.
Long time you ain't walking with no girl, no woman and thing. You want to go
don't carry
behind
sand to
that
the
thing.
beach. You don't carry
You
sand to the
understand what I'm
beach.
saying? So I'm just saying in that, just in terms of along the lines of what you're saying, that also goes with with life. I tell younger people, right? I usually tell them, I say, listen, here's the mistake we just make in life. You see, when you leave school and you get your first job, you're more likely to go out and lime on a Friday and a Saturday and the weekends and spend your money and that kind of thing now. You want to live the life because you feel you're young and life is going nowhere.
Carefree,
you're young, you're real time.
Go from 25 to 33.
You're real time.
Every Friday I have to go out. I used to get sick when I can't go out on a Friday.
And then I tell them, I say, listen, then you're going up with some girl, you go breed the girl, you'll get married in your 20s.
Right.
Right? You ain't ready for it yet. Financially, mentally, anything like that. And I say, we have to do it in the reverse. So when you come out of school, walk your tail off.
Right.
So by the time you reach 30, 35, you don't get about 3 promotion in work.
Right.
So your salary gone from 8,000 to probably 18,000.
Right.
No, you could sit down and lime. No, you could start your family. No, you could say, yeah, boy, as a man, I want to get married. Because you don't set the foundation now, boy, but we just do it back to front.
Right.
We just do the loose thing first. And then as we mature, we just say, but wait now, I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
Because it's nearly 40.
The clock running down on you.
So the clock now starts, you now get to come to the realization, the clock ticking. And then when you hit 40, everything like it is just speed up because next thing you know, snap our finger, you're nearly at 50.
Right.
So now you're checking retirement. And you're looking back and you say, oh, good, but I waste real time,
Yeah.
I waste real time and real money, But if you put in the 10 years, you see that first 10 years from 18 to 28, that first, or let me say from 18 to 30, that first 10, 12 years, if you're putting your work then and you set the foundation, life could be real smooth from 30 to retirement,
Yep.
You understand? But we just do it in reverse because it's in my nature to do it that way now, boy.
Yeah.
And that's how it is, But even I didn't do it that way. I do it the wrong way. Or at least why I consider it to be the wrong way.
Well, it would have been a learning curve for everybody because everybody's wired different and they operate differently. So you have to experience life as it comes and learn from your mistakes and move ahead. You know what I mean?
Not yet, Rajin.
He calling hard?
Yeah, he calling.
Yeah, but
we had to play our tune first. Right?
Well, I ain't see. God, it
we go take the call, Chester. A little fright.
No, but it dead already. I don't know.
That will go on the WhatsApp line. On the WhatsApp line, we had to get a charger.
Yeah, I'll get one.
We had to get a charger. I should have walked with that block, boy. Look at glasses here.
Have my glasses there?
But wrong with you, man. Look at glasses here, man. These are your glasses?
Yes.
The man come in and say he lost his glasses. Look at your glasses there, man. Is that good thing you ask the charger for the
phone?
Because I don't see your glasses. So don't let it, I mean. So you get back your glasses.
Right.
Yeah, so let me run a little August song. Taking the vibes. It's Friday. And
we're keeping it jiggy this morning.
We're keeping it a little jiggy, but we want a constructive conversation while we keep it jiggy. We want a constructive conversation in terms of these youths.
We want to hear what you all will do. What you all will
Where's
do
your
different.
plan? Where's your plan? Where's your
because
approach?
As you're getting older and you're settling life, you would want to see the youths do things different. And that's why there's always be on the youths because, as I tell you, Renee told me that a couple of years ago, 15 years ago, she told me that. She said we have a crime problem here, but we have a juvenile delinquency problem expressing itself in crime and criminality.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that holds true today. Because I remember seeing them youths and them in the back of them van and them milk running down their face.
Then you see the one in the maxi, you get quiet, he got nothing to say.
Yeah.
He can't say nothing.
Real kind of sad in the
He
world.
could have been the one just following his partner and them, and he's the bad lucky one that get caught. When I say now, you know what I mean? He could not have been, he don't belong to be the instigator in the whole robbery.
Or
the stand. He could have just been rolling with the boy and them now. And he freeze because he not accustomed to that and he get catch.
Pressure again. Let me go in a maxi and let me pest them.
Yeah. All right, so people keep it right here. But we have a word from one of our sponsors, TN Tech, and then we'll go straight into August Storm. We'll come back, wrap up the first hour. And then at the start of the second hour, we're going to open the phone lines right after the 10 o'clock news. Hold some strain. We're coming at you.
Inspired by actual events.
My daughters used to think our family was bigger.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable.
Escape or his intervention to change the direction of his life. You know, that's a and that work for a lot of youths outside there. You know. It have youths outside there.
Sport has changed your life.
That they are international footballers now because of sport
cricket
directly intervening in their life at the right timing.
Yeah.
Because they was picking up gun, there was into the peer pressure, there was smoking weed in the block,
Yep.
there was drinking Nevala, punching, doing all sorts of nefarious activities, and somebody see them and say, sport. You know what I mean? Sport in general. Any kind of sport. You know, and bring it to a different understanding of how the life should go, and you get a break.
Yeah.
That is why I just try my best to, when I get jobs, I just try to give the most vulnerable and the youths and them that I know will go astray very easily because of how soft their mind is.
Yeah.
I just try to give them, any jobs I get, I just try to give them it. You know, because I believe that intervention will change the direction or the trajectory of how they're going. Because I remember in my life at a young age, remember I tell Ole I didn't really have no father. I had a father, but he wasn't really there. You know what I mean?
You didn't know him like
I didn't know him like that. You know, that kind
like
of
how
way?
I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was on the block and I was getting myself involved in all kinds of things. I learned all my dirty tricks first.
Yeah.
Before I went to school and wherever I went, I learned all my dirty tricks first. And you know what made an intervention in my life? Had two men wrong by me. Keith Smith, the editor at large, rest in peace. Good sir. You know what I mean? And a guy called Montgomery Guy, which was one of the lecturers at John Donaldson at the time. And he and me and his son grew up together, kind of thing, right? His two sons, as a matter of fact. And while I was going through that phase of my life, in terms of being exposed to all the dirty tricks, from prostitution, extortion, drugs, you just name it, I've been exposed to it very, very early. And somewhere in the parody, this guy, Express, which is Keith Smith, he wrote my first recommendation. I'll never forget that. I still have it home. My first recommendation. And I remember me and my neighbor, well, my cousin's my neighbor, which is Mr. Montgomery Guy, right?
Yeah.
And his son name is Montgomery Guy also too, but it's called you kind of thing, right? And he saw us, one of his son that is deceased now, which is Leron Guy, right? We was lying in the yard and talking us at Chupi Talk, and you know the youths and them just do it.
Right.
We just talking us at Chupi Talk and whatever. And his father came out on his step. He called us. He said, "Come, say I want to talk to all you." He said, I now got an opportunity to bring in some people in our company up in Piaco, right? And I want you all, two of you all, to dress and go up and meet the manager. He gave us a name.
Right.
Go up and meet the manager and see what he could do for you. That's what he told me. He said, go up there and see what he could do for you. So we called the man. The man said, come the Friday. Friday like now. And we dress and going up. When we reach up there now, he called us in, wherever, asked us he tell us what was the job. It was airline caterers then.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
That is right. As you're going wrong the bend, going back to the second airport.
Yeah.
As you make the roundabout and you're coming down the road, it had a big building on the right.
Yeah.
Right, that was airline caterers.
Okay.
Because he was the head lecturer in John Deere at the time as a food and nutrition. He used to do food and nutrition was his... What is that? What
10 o'clock. We got to get 10 o'clock news.
Okay.
All right.
Get back to that story
We'll come
after.
back to that after the 10 o'clock news. All right, so taking in 10 o'clock news, and we'll get back to the discussion, and we're going to open the phone line, take some calls. So the landline is 622-4911. The WhatsApp line is 394-4911. Keep it right here, so off the record.
Good morning. I'm Mary-Therese Bernard with the latest headlines to the hour. Former minority leader
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1.
I like it how you started up. I know you have a conversation. Hey, X.
Yes.
I like, your experiences on them, this touch me, man. As I've had 60 change and thing and making out the kind of amount of experience you have. Even you step up. But in truth, I just really appreciate all you and I really respect because, you have encouraged us to teach me a lot and I wish all you teach me. Communication. two of you was talking about X has such an amount of wisdom there about foreign. And all you was talking about Manhattan and New York and the way how they keep the place clean going down in the subway. These are things that is, in most cases, I never know about them things. I live in Paradise 60 Chains and I wouldn't know about them things. So let me look at it this way, that if you don't travel, you already see things that could be looked at as first world.
Right.
So we stay in a third world in a kind of way because we don't know. Now this is where I look in on your conversation and saying how important communication is land to land. And yet in the communication field you find that they avoiding from bringing us communication from elsewhere, even sometimes in cases avoiding free speech and expression so that people could learn more to be able to help themselves to be first world instead of keeping back ourselves at third world just by not knowing. I give all of that piece of thing just because of my own self, but for me, I was listening to National and all kind of things, and I picked it up a lot. So by learning philosophy, psychology, and sociological consciousness, it gives me to know myself. So in that now, I end up in all different kind of subjects able to talk. But the truth of what I now say with all the subjects, it would nice that communication all over the world start to gather the information that would bring people to first world than to leave people stranded in the back, not knowing because they don't cross the seas.
All right, Council, thanks a lot for your insightful comments.
Yes,
and it is very important that people travel as best as they can to see different cultures and to see different people in the different habitats. Because I'm telling Stefan just now, I say a lot of people are out there. We are the same people, It's just different stimuli that brings different results to them,
That's right. But you had to travel and see it for yourself.
Yeah.
You can't watch it on TV and
feel
get
it.
Yeah, you had to go and see it.
Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. I just want to make a contribution.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
In spite of issues home, or you might have a broken home, the children still going to school with me so far, right?
We still what?
Right.
Load on your radio in the background. Load on your radio in the background.
The children still what?
The children still going to school, right? They're still putting up uniform and going to school, right?
Yes.
All right.
Majority of them, I guess.
All right. Welcome here, right? Look at the situation in these schools. Is the curriculum really aiding and assisting them for life after school?
Well,
giving them lifelong skills.
That will happen in... Okay, let's say you have normal school and then you have Montessori school. You're familiar with the Montessori model?
No.
Right. The Montessori model prepares you for life. It's something similar to Singapore and China and how they operate. They don't operate on overly stimulating children for exams and that sort of stuff. They sort of teach them life skills about making up the space where they are, cleaning up after, all these different things. And a level of Montessori is used in those countries like China and Japan and Singapore and those areas, right? So it sort of gives you life skills. But as for secondary school and others, I am not so sure that we just train children out drones to go and work for people. And we're not giving them that skill or those extra skills that they would need to understand how to take care of yourself, how to interact with others,
self-management,
and all. Yes, and all these different pieces. I think that the curriculum is missing those areas.
Exactly, and this is what they talk. They need to do more talks and consultation on these type of models to use to adapt down here.
Yeah. We need to.
If you look at something, right?
Well, you're now getting started, so you can't expect change in one go. So he's now getting started, and I know he's a bright guy. So I am hoping that he understands where that model is and how to get it working in our system. But he now starts, so the game a little chance.
Because look at something, right? Every year people graduating with masters in education, etc., right?
Right.
And they're going to the teaching college, etc., the teaching forum, right?
Right.
How they're using those skills to actually stimulate the youths of today. If you're coming from a broken home system or a broken home theory system now,
Yeah, they be able to identify defects too, because it have simple things that teachers could do that should be trained to do, like identify things like if you're at the back of the class and you have an eyesight problem, you'll always be failing in class, always.
Correct.
Because nobody has been able to identify, hey, a youth man squinting when the day coming. I find you really looking a kind of way in the back of the class, playing the damn fool, and only squinting when you're looking at the board and not understanding that, hey, just bring the child up in front of the class.
You have a visual problem.
You have a visual problem. You know what I mean? Things like that a teacher could identify.
Well, sometimes it's not. Sometimes, but
Yeah,
sometimes you can't identify it, and the child will say. Sometimes a child will be telling the parent, "Hey, I can't hear well or I can't see good," and the parent will take them on because they're telling themselves it's some minor thing.
Yeah, and they're not understanding this basic stuff. And well, we have this thing called ADHD and whatever. And I have my issues on that because I believe that we're supposed to take another approach when it comes to children who are hypersensitive and that sort of stuff. So there are issues that need to be rectified via the school council and the people. So I'm hoping that the minister understands these things and putting things in place to at least stem it from getting worse.
Especially to look at too
That
when
dyslexia,
you have these vacation periods.
That what?
You have summer vacation, Easter, all the long
period,
the long holiday
period.
pattern when they home.
Yeah,
because if the community itself have a problem,
obviously
influence going to be strong when they're on their free time because they have more time.
Right.
They're not in a controlled environment, so you have to look at the whole thing holistically.
Right. All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
And we have to talk things like autism, savantism, all these different disorders that children would have as youths, in order for you to understand how to treat with children such as that.
I'll tell you about a study that was done some years ago. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Stefan. Morning, Mr.
Morning, my dear.
Guys. So let me give you a hint, right? I've been to Spain. I was much younger. I've been to Texas, Kayleen. I've been to Miami. I've been to New York. I practically used to be living in Barbados because my sister used to live there. So every minute I get off plane, I go there. And for nothing, I do not know what Tobago looks like. I've never been to Tobago.
What? What do you mean you've never been to Tobago?
Never, Stefan. Never been to Tobago.
Let me tell you something,
Where you going to Miami? Life on here?
I have only been to Tobago twice. Twice in my 48 years have I been to Tobago.
I used to go to Tobago when Scarborough used to wash up on the shore. It didn't say what bank day then.
Wow. No, but Tobago is beautiful. Tobago's a nice island.
Yeah, but I think maybe God's fair life because, life is now, tomorrow is not ours. I think next year I will make that trip.
Let me tell you something. If you want to get away from from stress and all the hustle and bustle of Trinidad and Tobago, go to Tobago.
Yeah.
Sorry, and all the hustle and bustle of Trinidad, go to Tobago. Tobago's a nice island that is going to relax.
Okay, thank you. I'll try and make it this year.
All right, cool. No problem. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks. Bye.
The hospital, these things though.
No, well, but sometimes you travel all over the world, partner, and no matter what's happening, you travel all over the world, and you haven't been to simple places like
right Tobago.
Right, not even Tobago, right here in Trinidad. That places that we need that plenty people even go to.
I was gonna I will tell you about that after.
Yeah, morning.
Go ahead, caller.
Morning, Rajan.
No, I didn't come. No, it wasn't Rajan. It was somebody else.
But I have Rajan here.
Yeah.
Rajan's supposed to be on.
Rajan call.
All right, Rajan no. Rajan no. All right. Let me just. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
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 Yeah, gentlemen, morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, now the conversation, right, is what teachers, police, everybody else supposed to do concerning the behavior of children. But you're not saying what the parents do at home.
Well, parents are part of the discussion, but outside of the parents, I mean, all right, you know, long
where you spend most of your time as a youth?
In school.
Right. Nice.
No, but...
So long as you understand that part.
No,
that's where you're from.
No, but understand where I'm coming from. I have a relative who's a teacher.
Right.
And they have it hard because he's telling me about child in second year gyrating on the wall, gyrating on children, gyrating all over the place. When the mark bus, the stepfather and mother doing things in front of the children. Now tell me how a teacher our society supposed to deal with that.
Well, we need to deal with the NPTA and the PTA of the schools and that sort of stuff. We need to get the parents involved because there's no handbook on parenting. No handbook. However...
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. My relative teaching in Karapo, RC.
Right.
And when some of them children have problems, they bring Muslim by the school to deal with teachers.
Well, that has happened. That happened a long time. That happened now. That happened a long time. We need a holistic fix, but we need to put it in the right direction in order to fix it.
I think people have to get licensed to children.
Oh God.
No, seriously. You have to prove. You have to prove to be capable.
Well, I hearing Kamala Prasad's sister stating last week that she's going to put, she's thinking about putting a law for parents to be held accountable for their child's action.
No,
I don't know how that would
going
work.
on of years now in Europe, when children commit crimes, the parents, some parts of Europe, the parents have to pay the penalty for the children's behavior.
No, but I think if Trinidadian parents had to pay the penalty, the children will get the kind of discipline they need.
Yeah, because then the children damaging furniture in school.
But you telling me, and I had to pay for that, and it's a fet? You mad or what?
Anyhow, Stefan, on a quick thing, how come Borat backpedaling so why? She didn't check the information properly before she put it on the public domain.
We'll get to that there, so
we'll get to that. We'll go deal with that in the third hour, right? Third hour, Bacchanal. All right.
Nice, man.
Keep it up. We go deal with that. Yeah, we go deal with she and that whole army. That whole
clong scene.
I'm telling you, that whole handicap army that they're pushing. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Oh God.
I call him out a little extreme Dabadi. Hear this now. I know you all were supposed to have the Minister of Rural Development this morning, right?
Yes, we said your message. She could take the call.
It's have a corporation worker that's coming in John Lane Dabadi to work.
Right.
It's about 7 of them, right?
Right.
Hello. They come every day, sit down in one spot, smoke a cigarette, or smoke something else, read our papers, and stay there for about an hour and a half, and then they leave. They do nothing for the whole day. Nothing.
Okay.
Not even 20 feet of grass or anything in the road that they will clean. They need to investigate that.
Where is that? Where is that again?
John Lane, Dabadi.
John Lane, yeah, I know where John Lane is. Yeah, that was right where Business Space was. Where Business Space was by 3 years.
Dabadi area. Okay, no problem. We'll see if we get on in a little bit. Yeah.
John Lane is right across.
No, what happened? We tried to call her yesterday, but she was in in a meeting.
Well, she could be in PSC.
Yeah, she was in one of those meetings. Remember, they have the whole pharmaceutical bacchanal going on there with our whole committee, and it have a whole other thing.
Good morning.
Going on.
Morning.
Yes, Stefan and
but we will try to
good morning. I call him with a bit of concern. Food price has gone up 25, 30, 40%. And only to know that this morning, I am a 100-pound gas user. Gas went up by $50 from 160 something to 205 now. I have a good morning.
All right. Extra know anything about that?
With that?
He said gas went up from 165 to 205.
What gas?
Well, he said something about the 100 pound.
Yeah, gas. Yeah.
Gas, right. He said that gone up.
Going up?
By $40.
I think, well, the 100-pound gas cylinder was due to be increased.
Okay.
Not the 25 pound. 25
right.
pound was right. So gas would have gone up via the budget. It was part of the budget statement.
It was in the budget statement.
Yes, it was
supposed to. I gotta check that.
It's supposed to kick in.
Well, he's saying it went up.
Well, that mean a kick in.
And he said food going up.
Well, food will go up. Food is $52 a pound, but at what we call it now,
You serious?
$52
Well, let's buy food from him. I don't buy from him.
I don't want to buy that food.
I don't know food by the pound. Food by the pound is the biggest robbery ever. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Have food by the tongue catch me in Barataria time,
you know. Telling me?
I go on in the place.
Ridiculous.
I'm trying to remember the name of the place. They have a branch on the avenue too. And when I hear you paying by the pound, I say, Lord, all you go eat some macaroni. You can't eat no food there. You understand?
When I buy food, if I buy food by the pound, that's when I eat salad and thing.
Yeah.
So there's plenty lettuce
I think
and...
the ministers need to know the work, the scope of work they give out to the contractors or the supervisors or whoever, and do some on-spot checks. You understand? Go unannounced and catch everybody with their pants down.
Okay.
Literally, if you catch the drift.
But we'll find out if what the caller is saying is accurate.
Yeah,
about
because
this
it may be
Stephen
happening in some
Dabadie.
areas.
We'll find out.
You understand?
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
and
man.
that fella on the highway yesterday,
Yeah.
boy, he signed he owned death warrant.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he I don't know what that man was thinking, but the way that vessel avoided him, the next
All right.
driver didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance. But yeah, man. Cool. Yeah. The next driver didn't have a chance to get away.
China calling.
Oh God.
Hello,
Boy,
good
this
day.
is so busy. Yeah, morning. I'll take him after this call. Hello, good morning. If I could squeeze
Morning,
him in before play.
Morning, Mr. Stefan.
Yeah.
This is Malcolm X here.
Yeah, Malcolm X.
I hear all you touching something well nice, how all you start the program. It's something that we supposed to have on TTT as advertisement to show what all you say. People who don't travel and just based in Trinidad here stay with one culture. And another thing I say, the people who is travel and go away, there's a doctor suit all the laws out there. And right here, there's ignored. Look at something I learned in Stratford when I went in England. I go in the grocery, and while I go in the grocery earlier morning, I see a old white beard man with a mattress in front of empty place. You know, time I coming back is an ambulance, a truck, and a police car, and they move me one time. In Trinidad here, we have a thing they call homeless people and human rights.
Right.
You hear? And then now, according to somebody calling a program and say the whole pavement sometime in town is toilet. Right? You're seeing feces anyway. That is one. I used to work in a store in Utica. And I take a box to get a lady. And the fellow who work in the turn and tell me, no, you can't give out no box something here because if they go with that box and they put it on Nostron, is the store here getting sued for that? And they have rubbish truck for the business place. That when the stores and things closing 6 o'clock, you see the rubbish truck coming down the road for you to put out your garbage.
Right.
You see the house people and them, they have the garbage in the morning. These is things, Stefan and X. We politicians is go away.
And like they don't see it.
They don't see it. They don't see it well.
I just always wonder that these people and them just travel more than the average Joe. They just go foreign. They just see all these little ideas and concepts. Look right in Barbados. You know, I noticed in Barbados when I went there. I don't know who does provide it. I don't know what is the policy behind it. But almost every house in certain areas you go have a bin.
Right.
The same bin on the pavement outside the house for you to put your garbage in when you're putting out your garbage, right?
You see?
Well,
So I don't know if the government does provide that. I don't know.
I'll give you a story on Miami just now. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, just now somebody go call in. I want to finish my contribution.
Go ahead.
Your ex talk about in Brooklyn. You can't pee anyway, so in Brooklyn, and pull aside anyway, or go under any tree and things.
Now
you
get
can't do that in Brooklyn. You can't go with a bottle of rum in your car and it's open. They don't give you glass and cup and sanitary things to go with, drink with in Brooklyn and now. Right? Here I observe. The things what we is learn here to bring back from outside, the gangs was always introduced in Trinidad because I know if you and Stefan been born in them times in the days of Upper Jackers, Lawbreakers, and the Black Panther and them. It always had gang, but it did not gun. Them days was Teddy Kingsale and them kind of fellas and them. Right. But this gang thing in America will come down to Trinidad. Simple, the pants with your crack showing. That starts in America in jail because they stop getting your belt and lacing from people hanging themselves. We learn that. Check all the things we has learn and bring back here, and the things that we to uplift the place and make it look good. And as you're saying Barbados in Grenada, the first time I go Grenada and they picked me up, I feel so proud. I go on and I buy some Heineken there. You know, while we driving, going up to Latta, and I look into throw the bottle, they say, no. Put it by your foot.
Yeah.
When we reach home, we had dustbin. You watch all over Trinidad and see how much water bottle and plastic bottle ABC.
Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you something, The laws, just as how I saying, they bring the laws for driving and for doing this to bring people in an order. We had to bring certain laws. And this human rights thing with a set of homeless people, man with piece of iron in tongue and cutlass, and as you look to hold them, you hear some lawyer coming. You see, these are the things that I'm bugging the development and the good look of the country. All you have a good day. Somebody had to change it.
All right.
Something has to work out here.
All right, so here we're going on. Thanks a lot. Rajan, we know that you're trying to call, but we had the play withdraw. We had the play withdraw coming up now. All right, so we got the play withdraw in about 1 minute. So I don't want to rush your call and take it now and tell you only have 60 seconds. So when we come back from the play withdraw, as soon as you're calling, we're going to take your call, all right? I want to remind you guys that if you're tuned into Reggae Love each week on Sweet 100, well, Thursday, March 19th at 6 p.m., you can enjoy it live. South Trinidad, look out, Sweet 100 is stepping out of the studio and into the lobby restaurant and lounge at Paria Suites in San Fernando. Get ready for Reggae Love Live. Vibe with your favorite hosts and DJs as they celebrate reggae anthems and Sweet Lovers Rock all night long. And the best part, it's free. Free. So it's Reggae Love Live Thursday, 19th of March at the lobby restaurant and lounge. Be there. So play withdraw coming up now. Good luck to all of you that have played your playway. We will continue to take your calls to the fellow by Winsford Devine. You're going to get that after the play withdraw, and then we'll get back into some calls and things to the top, all right?
Anything better than that spoil.
Yeah, man. Whole strain. We coming at all, all right? We know, I see in the phone line how busy it is, so don't worry. Everybody will get hit this morning. So here we go. Playway.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Rennick Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
This was the right to talk.
If you plan to celebrate, I say happy birthday, happy birthday. It's a good day for having a party, a good time to get next to your baby. Gather around all the friends who you value. Join with them in a toast as I wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday. May your chalice run it over. May you always have $1. May you live on for a million more. Just for you, I sing this song today. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Whether you are near or far away. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Even though time is making you older, experience is to make you much wiser. Let the past be your lesson and teacher, and look forward to sing in the future. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. May prosperity be with you. May all of your dreamings come true. May you live to score a million more.
All right, people, that is Winsford Devine. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to our 75-year-old listener there.
Yeah, man.
That is a
Indeed
milestone, man. That's
Indeed a
3/4 of a
milestone.
century, man.
Yeah.
I could only hope.
You get 5 more. You get 5 more.
Yeah, I don't feel I will live so old, you know.
I don't want to live so old.
You don't want to live so old?
No. I don't want to live so old.
75? They're not really old.
I don't want to live so old. I just see some 75-year-old making things look bad.
but no, like I mean, I see some 75-year-olds fitter than me, you know.
Well,
and very, they're very active, you know.
Well, I'm not catering for someone. I have diabetes, so I'm not catering for someone.
You're not catering so much because you have diabetes?
I'm not catering
But
for
diabetes is reversible, man.
Well, wherever, yes. At this
It's
point.
reversible to an extent. Once you stay away from the sugars and thing and you eat what you had to eat and that kind of thing, you
yeah, but I can't be eating so, man. I can't be going down so, man.
You feel like you're missing thing, eh?
Yes, man.
Well, last night I went to Starlight Pharmacy with my girl.
Starlight?
Yeah. I say, look, let me go because she telling me about this drink for your gut now.
Right.
For gut health. So you gotta drink they tell me to drink one a week. So I buy it and put it down. I put it down. No, for gut health. It's some kind of chumba or something. Anyhow, I'll tell you.
Kombucha.
What is?
Kombucha,
that's it.
That's kill enzymes in your gut and things.
Right, so...
Yeah, but it tastes ridiculous.
It tastes good, boy.
Huh?
Yeah, I find it tastes
raw
good.
Kombucha? No.
No, not the raw thing. They have it.
They have it. You're talking about.
Yeah, they have it flavored.
Kombucha tastes like rotten cabbage.
Oh God! Well, they had the flavored ones. It have I had a apple or something, a lady apple or something so flavored.
Yeah, but it's very good for parasites and thing in your gut and thing.
Well, I'm trying it.
And to balance off your pH and thing in your stomach and.
Right, so I'm trying it, right?
Yeah.
But here I pick it up here. But here we're going, eh? Right below it. Had a brownie, boy. Right, I want you to consider. I want you to stick with this. This brownie, boy. If it's so nice and smooth, icing looking on top here, boy.
And I thought I supposed to eat them together.
And I watching she and she watching me. She said, "Take it now. Take it."
Yeah, she knew you can't help yourself.
But make sure that if you eat that now, you don't eat nothing sweet for the next week.
Okay, well, that's a fair trade-off.
I say I could live with that.
That's a fair trade-off.
But here now, I've vexed by that brownie, boy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. I thought it was a normal chocolate brownie with the icing on top.
Right.
Not knowing when it was too sugary, boy. When you scoop, right? When I scoop on that thing, it have caramel and all kind of different things. Real sweet, boy.
Niceness.
I eat the whole thing, but I just saying, I didn't. I vex I eat it, boy. That's the thing with these kind of thing, you know.
A box of confection, man.
Yeah, but and you know, every morning I going across the road by Rituals to buy a wrap. And I itching to buy a donut and wouldn't buy it. I real discipline. I have a weakness for donuts, eh? But I wouldn't say, nah, give me a donut. You never see me walking here with a donut. I have a discipline. So if I'm not feeling for it, I wouldn't. But last night, boy, when I watched that thing, I watched her icing on that brownie bus. Oh, God, girl. You know, she said, look, take it now. But, but just for the next week, don't eat nothing sweet. So I can live with that. You know,
well, we have some voice notes here, so let me get to
but 75 and that old man, you can make it a 75.
Well, let's see.
You know what I mean?
With some voice notes in.
Oh, the voice notes, yeah, we got some voice notes.
Start at the bottom and come.
Hold on, yeah, but with the voice notes, I had to stop yeah. All right, I'm gonna hold up on that there. Let me get back to this over here. Right. Yeah, nice. So it have a science behind it now, you know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna get some voice notes. I see nobody send what 2.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're kind of long, boy. But all right, we'll go the first one. You'll get to the next one after.
No, nobody here. Didn't hear yesterday program. However, on Wednesday, I mentioned and all the things that I want to see happen. I just in passing mentioned to see the steel plant open, and I say it was a long shot because I've been hearing through the grapevine things, but you don't know what to believe and whatnot and whatnot. And in my mind, if that steel plant could get back going, that'll be a gold mine because steel is king, right? And I didn't know, but you all, before the show ended, would mention in the paper that same day, the Express was saying an iron plant is to be built in China today.
$4.5 billion investment.
That's brilliant. And for me, that demonstrates confidence. And that demonstrates we made some wise choices, beginning with electing this government in, and then this government choosing sides, the right side in the whole Venezuela conflict. For all the naysayers, this is the proof. Because those is direct foreign investment. IBM, it's some other companies. It is a mixture of different foreign companies that invested in a local company. Right? And that local company bought our old steel mill back in 2019, but I couldn't get it going because I had no gas. And the reason why I didn't have no gas because the former regime, after 2015, did not drill at a time when they should have. I used to lament this. 9 drill ships parked up in the Gulf of Paria doing nothing for 4 years. You should have had those drilling, whatever, get an arrangement, and they would have gone for cheap because it was a time when the world stopped drilling because the price dropped. That's when we should have drilled, and we would not have had this gas gap. But we do. So that company couldn't get the steel plant going. So they went and they invested in other technology, the direct reduction technology, using hydrogen. So what they're going to be doing is using seawater to get the hydrogen, to use in the reduction phase, and they may use hydrogen too for the power generation phase, which will produce the electricity to smelt the iron ore, right? However, yes, they're using hydrogen, you still need natural gas in both phases. And you see, the thing is, think of it like going off grid with solar. Yeah, you would want to have solar, but you also want to have your TNT connection as a backup. Those companies wanted to see our gas situation improve as a backup so that they can get the hydrogen from natural gas and they can get power generation from natural gas if the desalination doesn't work out or doesn't produce enough or there's a failure or whatever, right? That created the confidence for them to, in my humble opinion, I'm reading in between the lines here, to finally, say we go in. And this is why I insist that Trinidad and Tobago needs to get your refinery back up, because what our refinery will do is to demonstrate to all these downstream producers that feedstock from oil and gas that goes to a refinery, that refinery produces feedstock for different plants. When they see that in place, they would know, hey, Trinidad is open for business. So my position is beg, borrow, and steal. And that pun is intended. STEAL for STEEL. And all the other downstream industries. Beg, borrow, and steal. And for me, steal means dipping into the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. That's what the opposition are going to accuse you of. When you dip in the heritage, they go say, hey, you're stealing. Fine. Let them blab. Beg, borrow, and steal. Get your refinery back up quick time. And in fact, encourage other people to come in and set up another refinery. Just like these people set up the steel mill. The iron mill, sorry. It's really an iron plant. Right? But this demonstrates confidence in Trinidad and Tobago, and it demonstrates that we made the right choice regarding the Venezuela situation.
All right. So that is nobody. I know you have another one, but I'm going to check and see.
What a segment called Nobody Knows, as you so rightly put it.
Yeah.
We look at having a session with Nobody and other players in the industry to hammer out some of these pieces that frame how we operate. Because I think he puts it over in such a way that's very simple.
No,
and
simple and you could understand it.
You can understand.
ABCs. Let me take Rajan. Rajan Real trying to call. So let me get to Rajan. Yeah.
How are you doing, my man? I'm very hard to get in this program.
Yeah,
but anyhow,
we're good.
Stefan, you know what I believe? I believe in the kids that we should. I don't know if they still have PE in school, but when I growing up, we need sports, a lot of sports for the kids and the teenagers growing up. I think that will probably help some of the problem because I grew up playing sports. I mean, I was selected to go to Canada and play cricket with one of the top sports club in Trinidad. And also, I told you I was called to play for America cricket. So
Right.
yeah, and X.
Yes.
You're right. I've been to all the islands in the Caribbean. Okay, I been to Curacao and all of those places. And you want to see these people how they act. I want to see Trinidad. They're really confused. And I'll tell New York. I never live in New York, but I party a lot in New York because I live in Massachusetts. I party a lot in New York. But I would never live in New York. I hate New York. Here,
Yeah,
don't like New York.
I really can't live there.
Where?
No,
New York is a nice place
once
to
I came
visit.
to America, I came straight to Boston to go to college. But I like New York for partying because there's a finish 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And Boston is only finished 2 o'clock. So we used to go to New York to party. All of us, the brother, all of us.
Right.
So that was the party hub. And about traveling, I've been to France and Italy and Norway like X. And you see the difference in people and the attitude and the way to treat tourists. Because we went as tourists, you know, as vacationers. It's so different, man. It's so different. And I'll tell you one thing, we all talk about people. Rome is the most nasty city I've been to.
Rome?
Yeah, I've been to the Vatican. I went to the Vatican. I went to the Eiffel Tower in France and all that. But you see, Rome, the city I stayed part of Rome. It wasn't clean at all. I didn't like it. It was not clean. But France and Norway, I think it was good. Yeah. I've been to 4 cities in Italy, you know.
Okay.
I went to 4 cities. My wife speaks good Spanish, so we could get along. I can get along Spanish because she knows how to speak the language.
Okay.
So because she learned the language in Trinidad, and she loved the language, and she did it up here also. So we like to go to the Spanish country, so we can get along easy. We don't have to question. She knows how to correspond. But me, I don't know nothing, but she knows it, so I go with her.
Okay.
But it was nice, man. I'll say sports, Stefan. Sports. If you don't get sport.
No problem.
All right then.
Cool.
Later.
Yeah. I think sports is a big part of it. We have another voice note here from 764. Let me see what this one is.
Stefan, morning. I have a situation and I need a little help with it, right? What I don't understand, right? Wassa come and dig up in front of my property, going in 3 years now and never repaired, right? I get onto the RC the other day. They say that's how they can't do nothing but it pertaining to Wassa because over here they say need to go to the councillor. The councillor stating that the corporation have no money to deal with it, and that's how you have to deal with that through Wassa. Wassa now stating that they can't fix it too because it's over here now. That's so. You have to talk to the councillor. The councillor making an excuse saying that's how the corporation.
All right, the man was I think the plane was landing there, but we had this. All right, hold on. Hello, good morning. That's the problem, when I listen to the voice, and then the call coming, just cut it off. Yeah, morning.
Okay, I'll call back. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'll call back.
No, go ahead. You're done here already, go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Stefan and Mr. X.
And Mr. X.
Yeah, Mr. X.
Morning to you.
Here what's going on. This is solution time this morning. I want Mr. X and you, Mr. Stefan, we're going to sponsor a competition to nurture the young minds and to encourage them in agriculture. So here what's going on. I want to do the paperwork and ask the minister and the relevant authorities to get the permission to go to the schools. So we started from the primary school and the early childhood to secondary school. We're going to take about that idea.
Well,
get the approval and we are starting on it.
I like the idea, but where farming is also evolving at a very serious rate, right? And we have vertical and horizontal farming, and we have horticulture. We have what do you call it? Hydroponics and all these different pieces that are part of it. Is that part of your program?
Everything from analog to digital and to AI.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Well, take my number. We'll discuss it further. 483.
Here what's going on. This number call the WhatsApp here. You call me because every time they tell me to call, I doesn't get through people numbers.
I'll give you a number. Have it here.
All right, cool. No problem.
All right, so okay, have a pleasant day.
Yeah, man. All
right. Mr. Reese, Mr. Stefan.
Yes, I.
You only have 1 minute again. You're going to have a break. Have a nice day.
No problem, yeah, man. All right, what the guy was saying that's now, boy? Oh God, boy, your voice not that cut off. Oh, it was almost on the end.
Have no money to see about it. So who it is really have to see about it then?
All right. What he was saying is, I think he said have a leak in front of his house.
No. Wassa came and fixed a leak and left it so.
And left it so. Okay.
So of course that must be a big hole by now if it's 3 years, right?
Right. And they saying they have no money to fix it.
I would be able to help you there, but I don't know. Send me I wonder, boy. Here your number?
Yeah, your number, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take your number and I'll call.
All right. I'll take your notes, eh?
Yeah.
plenty sixes in
Take
these
it, man.
numbers, boy.
I'll see what I can
The
do.
real sixes in them numbers, you know.
At board level, I'll see what I can do.
All right. Hello, good morning.
You say that all that's it.
Morning,
Hey,
yeah.
guys, morning.
Morning. Hey,
Um,
how long me are you? What's happened?
Yeah, you can. Mr. X, I do like your attitude in terms of how your sickness is, because that thing you have is not a death sentence. And I say you're talking, you're working at funeral home or something, or like that is not it's like, for me, people are going to make it so bad. I say, you're different, you're really different. It's not good, but you're wrong, man.
I had to face
and that attitude
the
the other day, I think
I had to face the
like,
realities of the
tell yourself
situation.
what's going on. Try to be disciplined and try to eat, because think about to eat all that meat, drink all that rum. Let me tell you something. Recently, I was drinking real whiskey and all that thing, and my arm put this on a swell and thing, Albert, and when I went to my doctor, and they tell me.
Well, I retain in water.
My pressure was high for too long.
I retain in water.
Yeah, but and I was it. I was hardly drinking water too.
Oh,
you know that?
I mean, the kidney. That's
Yeah,
part of the
boy.
symptom.
I was hardly drinking water.
I don't talk. If I don't know something, I just hush my mouth.
You're really talking truth,
I
you know?
just hush my mouth, you know. If I don't know something, I hush my mouth. But if I know something, trust me, I'll go down to the end with you.
Yeah, but so here what's going on, all them things. So I went by the doctor. I stopped drinking for a while, and now I was drinking something in between, but I try not to go too hard on it that way.
No, well,
But the attitude you have with the street, you're a sucker for sugar. You like sugar? You like sugary things?
No, I don't. I'll take care of myself, you know, and I'll buy expensive tablets and thing and take care and go in the doctor regular and thing, and don't get me wrong, you know.
You're not a man to the mix of the pharmaceutical herbs. Not really.
But the way as we homeopathic and all these things, I just take part in, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I know myself, and these days I'm not even feeling that good. I know I do for a checkup right now because I'm not feeling that good at all.
Well, go and take the checkup all that. You're going and think, boy, be disciplined just like that.
You know, but it's not easy.
Well, we
All
got to
right,
get to the
all right.
11 o'clock
Have a
news,
blessed
but
weekend.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to go and get your checkup, boy. You know, man, that's free doctor.
Nah, I
That's
don't go by
problem,
doctor
you know.
regular, but...
Man free to go by doctor, boy. Woman does go by doctor.
Yeah.
Woman quicker to go by doctors. But as a man has some kind of issue in feeling good, we just look for all kind of plant in the backyard and think they're going to boil and drink. And no, that will just happen. Who we have with the news today? Mahalia Joseph Wharton.
All right, now here
Correct?
Mahalia
Joseph Wharton.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the 11 o'clock news coming up here with Mrs. Mahalia
Joseph
Wharton.
All right.
Boy, there's some long names in short here, no, boy. Oh, gosh, boy.
Teresa Bernard. What?
Telling you, boy. Marie Therese
Bernard,
Bernard. Yeah, Ayana Carter and we boy Kyrie Roberts. Easy, you know what I mean?
Straight.
All right, so here comes the 11 o'clock news. I know we boy was calling Butters.
Yeah.
So anyway, here we go. 11 o'clock news.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Jerry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or
So we're in the
WhatsApp
third and
7.
final hour of the record here for the week.
I feel like a carnival again with our background music.
Yeah,
like,
boy. Yeah. Now we
Nadi, you're doing it.
Yeah, man. We were talking about as we come back in here, we say that we get into Miss Barrett. Let me jump in and just address that real quick.
Let me take them voice note first.
You want the voice notes first?
Yeah, that one at 484.
Yeah, so on it right now.
Game up leading.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. I think Prime Minister Kamala should take this woman to the courts for her reckless behavior, because whoever alleges the matter must prove it.
$1 billion unaccounted for. And this Kamala-led government, this Kamala 2.0 thief, 2.0 raid the treasury, Last chance before to make sure the next generation set, to make sure the grandchildren set now.
Well,
$1 billion US dollars.
She would win any court, right? You know that,
Unaccounted
right?
for.
Who?
Marsha. She would win any court because she's pregnant. No, you laugh at that. I serious thing. She would win any court because of pregnancy. Without defense, she'll put up.
Oh, so she not thinking correct.
Well,
because
during
she
pregnancy, your hormones act up. So if you notice on all her recent lives,
she needs to be.
She has been going up an octave in terms of how she brings across her points.
Yeah,
and
but she don't need to be pregnant for she hormones to activate.
No.
There's a natural
It
thing with
activated more now. If you're watching her lives recently since she pregnant, it's a different
Where
Marsha
she get
Walker.
that
You know.
information from?
Well, she has been saying that the money has been raided from the treasury, but there's no evidence just yet. Only the Auditor General report that came out and say right now they can't establish who really take out the money, but it's $1 billion US missing from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund.
Right.
But there are two different. Depending on who you ask, is how the situation is being measured, right? So if you ask a PNM, you get the exaggeration, and if you ask a thing like Cook Mayhew or one of them, you get another perspective. But there's no real same thing like Coleman Booth with the money and if you went to court, and up to now nobody has said definitively where that money going on. Because we have his side, he put forward that it was IRA and whatever the case may be. That's why I in court for, by the way, right? But nobody has definitively said they're in the wrong from the Auditor General side and from his side. So nobody has properly articulated where that $3.6 billion went, per se. Nobody in the public domain. Because the court turn around and say, but all they should be investigating the finance minister.
Yes.
While they bring this frivolous action to the court and they run that out of the court.
Yeah.
Right? But nobody in saying, well, where the money come from and how it disappear and how it reappear and what was the actual cause and all these kind of scenarios.
Right.
So things like that. And now this one now with the 1 million, because she's saying that $1 billion was released from the thing, but she will get away in the court because of her pregnancy.
Because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
All right.
So that will weigh heavily on her verdict. Because you have two verdicts here getting in a judgment. You get you reissue and die, and you have the obiter dictum. The obiter dictum is like the sidebar comments of the judge, and then you have the obiter dictum, which is the judgment, the actual judgment.
The actual judgment,
right?
Yeah.
So you have that to weigh on, and I know the obiter dictum will say things like she was pregnant and whatever, and her hormones may be acting up, and so she would use that as a defense if she's ever taken to court for those kinds of things.
God,
so as a whole sort of drama going on, on different sides. That money was taken out off by the PNM. Well, I don't think that there's any sufficient evidence to support who really take out the money, because they're saying it's like the residue of the PNM that take out the money.
Yeah, but we're talking
billion US.
$1 million US?
$1 billion US.
$1 billion
$1 billion US has been removed from the HSF fund.
That's $7 billion.
Yeah, somebody draw it down, but they can't. There's no real. I tell you, depending on who you ask, is where you're getting your opinions from. Right, in terms of the facts of the matter, and some graphs and things was put. I ain't go through it yet, but some graphs and thing was put up on. Give me nobody. Give me
I had to go through that.
Day.
Well, I won before that, I the 347.
Yeah, well, give me that now.
And then we'll get Citizen, all right?
Yeah.
Morning, Stefan.
Morning.
I'm calling from New York. Yes, you're quite true about what you said about New York and its environs, and even Washington. By the White House, you were surprised to know how much homeless is have in that park right opposite the White House. Just like Woodford Square. But don't go too far. I was home recently and I went to show my grandchildren the Pitch Lake. And you have man jumping out of the bush and telling you there's tour guide. And they have a little ID on them, but you take no chance. So I said, no, we don't want no tour, bro. And we drove back to the beach, Western Beach, and spent a little while there. And Then we went to the
I've never been
mall
there,
in
Vicinity
East
Beach.
Laramie.
I've never been to Vicinity
Gulf
Beach.
City Mall is called it. Yes, and then
You're too wicked.
we went to Tobago
I've never
for
been
2
to
days,
Vicinity
and
Beach.
this is the experience I had. Huh?
Yeah.
We took the boat to go to
I'll tell you something about me. Yeah, go ahead.
Island Pool, and when we was coming back, the guys on them was smoking pot on the boat to start off with.
Well, not new.
And then when we was coming back,
But when I was coming back, they were smoking God too.
they didn't bring us to no safe place for us to get off from the boat. And my sister-in-law, when she coming off the boat, she just fell right down into the water and went underneath the
vessel?
boat. And it was a little bit scary, but we managed to get her out and
Well, madness going on there. The same thing I tell about the
major
boats, you know.
happened,
No kind of
the
nothing
boat
about the boats,
stopped,
boy.
like a little way inside in Store Bay before it bring us to let us out then.
And
And that's the experience I had.
The boats
in my own country.
Yeah. The boat
Have a
does
good day,
launch
guys. Bye.
Right, the boat does launch at Strawberry or Pigeon Point. Right, so you have a safe area and Pigeon Point. You just walk onto the boat kind of thing, and normally they'll have 2 or 3 guys helping you up the little ladder thing to get onto the boat. So somebody falling is a concern because now you're talking about unsupervised departure and exit from the boat.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And that's failure there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell all of my experience in Tobago with the no man's land issue. We go on no man's land. And I watch it. You know, I going to enjoy myself. And the journalist, well, not the journalist, but the talk show host in me was watching every single thing that was going on. And I remember just 2 weeks prior, on 2 different occasions, there was a sinking of the boat. Just before Tobago Carnival, there was a sinking of 2 boats. 2 boats similar to what I own.
Yeah, I remember.
Right. That would hold 75 people, and both of them were overloaded to 100 and something people. Right? That is one. So obviously the draft of the boat would be lower down in the water than normal when you're overloading the boat. And I remember on either Facebook, on Facebook I should say, and news, I remember somebody bawling, "Ole, go to the front of the boat. Go to the front." That was the cry of the captain. While the boat, when the boat was sinking, that's what I was saying. Go to the front of the boat.
Go to the front
of the boat.
If you pack up the boat, how much people
Well,
go to
they
the
were
front of the
saying,
boat?
you know what I mean? Who responsible for looking at how we manage that system?
Once again,
you know,
these guys that operating those boats is a hustle.
Well,
It is
everything
not a
else is a
business.
hustle.
They're
It's
not looking at it from a
business point of
standpoint.
view, yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying to make a hustle when the day come.
I
And
tell
that's
ya-
your problem
I
right
tell
there.
you, a man doing lobster on the island, on no man's land,
Mm.
and the man using butter, you know. The man using butter on a lobster, you know. And the fire diminishing because so many people on the island trying to get lobster and potato and pie. The pie burned down in the tray. I don't understand. And I try to understand, well, if you're doing culinary arts require a certain skill, right? It requires that you look a certain way, dress in a certain way, covering your head, have on our gloves, and it's like a parlor thing going on by.
All right, we have a call on WhatsApp here. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Stephen and
Mr.
and Mr. X.
Yes.
I just want to respond to a caller that made some statement about New York, and tell him I guarantee you I live here much longer than him, 53 years and more. And New York is still the greatest city in the world, okay? Still the greatest city in the world.
Well, I wouldn't agree with that, though. I wouldn't agree.
What he is saying, it has its flaws, as every place says, but it's still the greatest city in the world. That's all.
All right, no
okay.
problem.
Well,
no problem.
Well, hello.
He gone.
I wanted to ask him which borough.
But I like how we
you're making a statement at New York City. New York City comprises about 5 boroughs, I think. I think it's about 5 boroughs.
5 boroughs? Could be.
Yeah, I think it's about 5 boroughs. So I want to know which one you're talking about.
Which one you talking about? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good day.
Good morning to the off the record with Stefan on the side.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Hey, Kush.
I was listening
Hey, Kush.
TV show this morning on a TV station, and the host was saying it cost them 24 cents to make 1 5-cent egg.
To make one?
Yes. 24 cents to make a 5-cent
to
piece.
make 1 5.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if I
yeah,
go in the back extra, they're supposed to give it 24 cents to have 5 cents.
No. No, it costs. That's the reasoning behind why it was removed. Because it takes 24 cents to make a 5-cent piece. And it takes, I think it takes 25
times
20 something
5
cents to
times
make
the
a 1
value of
cent
the
piece.
coin.
It was even worse with the 1 cent.
5 times the value of the coin, Lord Father, I tell you.
Hello?
Okay, so brothers, what you said, nice program. You said man running from doctor. You have man running from wedding band too, my brother, my
Yeah. They're not kush.
They're not kush. This is kush.
Nah, they're not kush. They kush?
There's the kush,
Yeah,
man.
kush for
They're
dog,
the kush,
for
man.
tobacco.
Oh, you're sounding good, boy.
Ian,
He's sounding good today. He ain't
smoke
blaze
one
up
less.
today, boy.
He ain't blaze up
He
today.
ain't blaze up today.
Hey, I don't know. Crime enough later. I'm trouble, boy. I don't know.
Aight, man.
He's going bad in the evening programs and everything.
Oh, God.
Like he smoke one evening, I tell you. He's going bad in the evening programs.
He private up. Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but definitely you land in New York in Rome, Europe. If you just stand back in the days of 42nd Street or them thing, boy. Hey, partner. People.
That was back in the 80s and 90s.
You're right.
It clean up now. It clean up now totally now. It doesn't have those things anymore.
They used to have all the little people and them things where you pay like buy a little food.
I used to spend money. I used to spend my real money on that.
Yeah.
I used to spend real money on that long time. The red light district of New York. I'm Manhattan, in fact.
By
Right.
Port Authority, so
Yeah, by Port Authority.
But when Giuliani came in, he cleaned up their boy. They are family friendly. There's only Disney and all kinds of things on 42nd Street now. And
all right.
Most of the all the video clubs and all the supplies, all the miscellaneous supplies and things, they migrated more to State Avenue, Port Authority side there. But
right.
that same Glenwood Village area Ed mentioned earlier on there, despite the alphabet two people there, in the night we saw some good
entertainment and thing. Yeah, that's some good entertainment. Some nice unplugged segments and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, jazz and think people from New Orleans used to come up and we used to post renowned musicians in the night there, They used to have nice entertainment and so on. And it's a place too. I not really in support of the alphabet, but it's a place you could go and play hard. Nobody looking no more here and them.
I'm a virgin.
All right.
If you go, I always say, if you go in a yard place, chances are you could get a stray bullet. But I never hear nobody get a stray bang from an alphabet person yet. You understand? So you pay it. Yeah, man.
All right, man, cool.
Look, show.
It's on a street called Christopher Street?
Yeah. Yes.
Partner, tell me that is the real alphabet band. This is to go on that street.
Look, my brethren get whole 29 years ago in a shooting.
Years. Wow.
They went to rob what you call it, a bakery. That's the favorite Soho bakery. Yeah, it have them there. And they he go on to rob. We know convinced. I know leaving. Me and my brethren know leaving. And we go on and sit down in our house with him and we tell him we leaving and we going back home kind of thing. And he's staying. And we know convinced he, what's going on? The other robbery that's going to take place in Utica, by the park in Utica. So there's going to catch a man coming with a payroll. What's going on there?
I don't know, something press there. Go ahead here before I take this. All right. Call, I don't know.
Yeah. So
there's a voice note running there,
We'll fix that. Right,
go ahead,
so I tell any man, I say, don't go on that robbery. We convince that man, don't go on the robbery. And the Chrome 9 right on the table there, The Chrome 9 right on the table. And we convince that man not to go on that robbery. You believe us, we leave. He go on, and next set up brethren come and check him to go on a robbery in Soho.
Jeez.
And go on down Manhattan and trying to rob and get away with the robbery, and coming out, and an off-duty policeman catch them coming around, and them start to shoot back at the police and shoot off the pirate scooter.
Really?
Shoot it off and all kind of matter. And he get a number of years. Up to now, nobody can tell me how many years he is, but we know he inside 29 years now.
Wow.
29 years. Because he tried with a baby girl when he went in. And now she's an adult now and an attorney now.
Wow.
You know,
she's an attorney?
She's an attorney now.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good day.
Yes, morning.
I have something to share with you all.
Go ahead.
Well, I had a problem with the police station. I went to make a report, Belmont Police Station. And they wouldn't attend to me, telling me, oh, he's like outside man. That wasn't the fact. The thing is, my cousin took my money that I collect for to do my roof and buy a pickup truck for her son, for her man. And then she said she was going to sort it or work back the money for what time I come from the States. So I leave the stage. I thought you were supposed to protect and serve.
Did you?
I walk in a Belmont Circular Road. Four police hold me. 3 men and a woman.
Right. Did you go to the PCA and report it?
I do all of that. The police complain board. They say they never work for them.
They never what?
It never works for them. It have jumbies inside a Belmont police station in uniform.
That's not. I am asking you if you went to PCA and made a report on this issue.
I did. But
right, and what PCA has told you?
They said they were going to investigate.
Right.
And when I came back, they said they never worked with them before.
They never worked with them? I mean, never work.
In uniform.
I mean, never work with. I'm trying to understand.
You make the report by
PCA. They sent me a report
that
they investigated.
Right.
And said the police never worked with them before. What you don't understand?
The police never worked with the TTPS before.
The TPS people workers, the police that hold me up, they never worked with them before.
I never. I'm trying to understand what you mean.
They never work with the
that
police
is
before?
Investigation they did. They said they never work with the result of the investigation was that they never work with them before. So who in the police station?
What?
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to understand.
That's what I'm saying. Caller. Just listen.
I'm listening to your time.
When you say they never work with them before, the men
that police officers never work with them before.
Who is them?
Who is them? Who is them?
The police officers never worked with TCPS before.
Right, but that's what I'm
saying. They were
saying.
in regular uniform.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So the investigation is saying that those officers are not police.
Right, they never worked with them.
That is what she mean.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not police?
Yeah.
And then I went to the police report
so what
complaint place, and the same thing they say. I still have the letter there. I tell them I'm coming back with it. Because I went to assisted openings they had for the residents of Belmont. And they say they say they don't know nothing about that. I said, I'm going to send it back to you with the seal on it. And then me here was the excuse.
Well,
so I was all over the place because that time they were fixing the police station.
Okay.
So I was down Rice Road in a little cage like a monkey. And then one of the police officer working down there in the holding station wet me down with cold water. The disinfectant where you clean your yard with.
So when did the ombudsman also do, by chance?
I don't know. I don't know who is the ombudsman. I don't really live here.
Yeah, well, but just go on your phone and type in ombudsman of Trinidad and Tobago and get his number and find out what is the procedure.
Okay, because I even contact a lawyer, and he said he don't like to go against the security of Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, look for another lawyer.
Yes, money though.
Money.
Okay then. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Yes, dear. All right. Yeah, boy, you see the kind of madness that's going on out here, boy. There's a whole mad scene that's going on out here, no? You understand what I'm telling you?
Boy, this place
We have
crazy, yes?
we have an excellent contribution here on the HSF money. The HSF in Trinidad and Tobago is saving. Just on the HSF
Where you
is
seen that?
Miguel now, the one who just give the good contributions.
1347
1470.
470. I ain't seen that nowhere.
Yeah, she there, man. She
bless,
there.
yeah. Right.
She there, man. Give her a play now. Go ahead and read it out. The HSF.
This. No, I ain't seen that on HSF yet.
All right, let me read it.
Right, the HSF in Trinidad and
Right.
Tobago saving is for times when the revenue falls short. Well, we know that. And the end of the year 2025 was 410 billion US was withdrawn. Yet the fund still grew over 6 billion US, right? This was not money taken by the current government. They inherited 2024-25 budget on May the 1st and used the HSF to cover the gaps, a legal and routine practice all governments have followed. The HSF exists to stabilize public finances, not as a personal fund for any administration. We need to be objective, level-headed, and analytical when discussing issues instead of reacting emotionally or spreading assumptions. We should focus on facts, context, and official reports. Being informed and critical thinking helps us balance understanding and avoid misconceptions. Bless your hearts, gentlemen. Keep the discourse going, asking questions, exploring facts, and encouraging listeners and callers. Right. The reason why I didn't put in this as a reasoning is because I am very wary of journalism in this country. I am very wary of TikTok. I am very wary of Facebook and all these different facts. So I try to gather all the information first before I come with it on air, because I don't want to mislead anybody into thinking that, somebody thief money or somebody withdraw money. I don't operate so.
We have said that from the start. Hello, good morning. We not here to mislead
I
anybody.
just take my time when I bring in this information.
Now, I ask you, I say, where she get the information from? Because I am all trying to assess.
Yeah.
She makes a statement, but where did she get that information from? How did she come to that conclusion? Morning.
Hello, good morning, Stefan.
Yeah, morning.
Right.
What's up?
And also, Mr. X, how are you all going?
We good.
We are just fine, my brother.
There's an ongoing situation in the Mohan area since the 24th of last month in regard to no internet. X, you are also a board member. I don't know if you could pass on this message to the relevant authority or the godly Minister Farrar. No internet at all since the 24th of last month.
Where is that?
In the Mohan area. And last
Mohan area?
Mohan area, yeah, Mohan.
The whole of Mohan you're talking about?
With B-Mobile CSCT. They understood that in one tower, and the tower is down since the 24th of last month. And the last time I spoke with them, they told me that they are waiting on police escort.
Right, most times,
to take them to the tower.
Yes, most times, yes, that's the procedure, that's the protocol.
But since the 24th of last month, this is over two weeks now.
Well, I don't know. The availability of the police, them are going. The same IMSA them that we're talking about, making it harder. They go down thief and ladder and bucket and all kind of thing of the truck and tools.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
The same IMSA them, they're making it bad for the area,
Yeah, I tell you.
Because I trying to get some lights fixed for the longest while in certain places. And most of the time, the reason for the delay is police presence, That's the reason for the delay, You know what I mean? Because you're trying to get police now to accompany the trucks and them so that the men and them could work safe.
Yeah.
It's the same IMSA them going and thieving the tools and all kind of thing of the truck and intimidating workers and doing all kind of damn shoppiness, You get top of this place well out of time,
Yeah,
Very
we
out of
already
time.
know that. I hope it can get fixed as fast as possible.
Well,
but anyway, I hope the relevant authority or the godly
But you the only person I ain't complaining about. You the only person I ain't complaining about it though.
Huh?
You are the only person I've heard complain about that. So if
that was going since the 24th of last month.
Right, but if more callers call on it, I'll corroborate it and we'll see how we can go from there, right?
All right.
Well, the TSTT already know of that, I got the information while giving you here.
Right.
That information has been passed on to me from the mobile.
All right, okay. Well, I'm not saying that, you are the only person that we have heard complain about it, but if, nothing wrong with that.
Well, if the reporters do their research, they will see it is genuine.
All right,
okay.
Cool. No problem.
Understood, no problem. Yeah, man. We got to go to a break. So when we come back from the break, we will continue. We had a tackle road, eh?
Yeah.
We had a tackle road.
Let's
We got tackle road
let's play, when we come back, we will play voice note and then we'll go to road.
All right, nice. On the whole strain. We come back after this.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Remix.
Up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are,
I met them in New York, and then we went to Miami for and we performing real shows and thing over the years and thing. Yeah, real cool tests.
Real cool tests.
Yeah.
We have there's the final voice note here because we want to get into this situation. We're here now, court closed. Certain people are getting court closed ready, you know. It's in you alone. According to what Anna Roberts say in his when he went to social media. Get your court closed ready. But let's hear what Citizen Nobody had to say.
She doesn't fit up going to court.
No, I don't think so.
Youth delinquency and some other things around that, including the proposed law regarding parents being vicariously liable for their children's criminal acts. First of all, whenever I hear people make a direct correlation between crime and what they call race, I know we're on the wrong track. And a lot of people are on the wrong track. And it disturbs me that people still see that as the explanation. At best, that is an accident of history. Dr. Morgan Job, a long time ago, identified the real problem. It is a problem of culture. So this morning, you'll talk a lot about culture. You'll talk about going away and seeing things and how people operate there in their culture, in their places. You talk about inner cities. A lot of Americans, when people in the USA talk about black culture, they're often referring to inner city ghetto culture. But you take that same person, the same skin color, same natty hair, and you put them in somewhere in Kansas on a farm,
totally different.
And the culture around that generally prevails around that kind of lifestyle, and you get completely different outcomes.
Totally different.
So it's about culture.
Environment.
I liken culture to technology.
Yeah.
Just like any other technology, culture allows us, is something we have developed to allow us to become more than just rather large, hairless apes. Right? Culture allows us to engineer our societies. The problem with Trinidad and Tobago regarding youth delinquency is there are too many families that are in a culture that leads them into bad outcomes. It is an accident of history that people who look a certain way tend to fall into that group more than people who don't look a certain way. And the family is the key. A lot of the cultures that do well are family-based. Right? Here in Trinidad, they are obvious to be pointed out, but it is a family-based culture where the investment, somebody said it this morning, the investment they put most into is their children. And the reason for that is legacy. These people believe in legacy. To instill that into people who don't have that background, that cultural antecedents, will take a long time. So the state have to step in to catch those who are falling through the cracks in the meantime. So government programs, sure. Police intervention, sure. Even the law that is proposed to make parents vicariously liable, to force them to invest more into their children. Because if a child go astray and commit some crime and cause somebody else a loss, right? Because that's what happens in crime. Somebody loses, somebody suffers a loss. Then somebody needs to be held liable. A child cannot be held liable. So the next best bet is the parent. And if that would force parents to become more involved in their children so as to avoid something like that happening, then so be it. Right? So it's a long and wide story. It has to start somewhere. And look where the conversation is happening yet again. It's happening out here in the People's Parliament. You know me, I will always push for the people in the Parliament. But for now, it will have to be the People's Parliament. That can do a lot in this matter, in this particular matter, to get solutions.
All right. That is nobody. All right, thanks a lot for all of your calls and your comments. We have to address a little matter here, before we go, right? Because yesterday, and it getting to me now, I sent a video to X, I think it's earlier this week.
Yeah.
Right, where the opposition social media people now.
PNM social media militia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a whole video, like a whole promo, but thanks to the advertising, right? We take the free advertising, always. They did this promo with all the personalities here at 91.1 Talk City under the
guys.
No. Under the heading, what is it called again?
Selling propaganda or something?
No, yeah. The caption.
Right.
They put up a caption saying, this is where your taxpayers' dollars go in for you to be lied to. So in other words, you're paying for lies.
Right.
Now, they just show the visuals of everybody that works here at 91.1 Talk City. They did not play one utterance from any host that you could say, yeah, boy, that's a lie.
Yeah.
But they put it in the caption that we are here to lie.
Right.
We had let you know from day one. Well, us here on this program, I would imagine that the rest of the hosts would. I mean, Shabadi and them fellas doing the social work. Roland would be on limits with the disabled. And we have other commentators on the program. You have the Gong Report team and others, right? Flagship, and of course, Heavy and David doing the thing, right?
Right.
So they put out this video saying that we here spreading propaganda.
Right.
If you all could, if anybody that listening to this program, if you ever have heard us utter any kind of lie or anything that you could consider that we push propaganda, send us the clip. Right?
We would love to see.
We would love to see and hear it. But this is the dangerous game that the opposition is playing. And they tried to send it up a notch, and they made a very dangerous play yesterday with Anil Roberts.
Yeah.
Now I know Anil. Me and Anil is talk regular.
Right.
We just talk a lot of sports. He's a United fan. Oh God. Poor fella.
Right.
Right? Just like Gary Griffith and Brandbig and all of them Manchester United fans. Right? I's a Liverpool man. And that's a big rivalry from years upon years upon years. But I know in my communication with Anil, I know how he does talk and that kind of thing.
We know his vernacular. We know how
But
he
of
speaks
course.
and whatever. Yeah.
So they put out a screenshot, or not. I don't want to say it's a screenshot. It is a graphic. They created a graphic, and they put Anna Roberts' face saying, "Teen conversation exposes pedophile Anna Roberts," and the gist of it is that they put this out with this conversation. They concocted a conversation between Anna Roberts and what's supposed to be some teenage girl.
Right.
Right.
Insinuating pedophilia.
Pedophilia. Now, first off, I know it fake from the time I see it, and I'll tell you why. And I said this in a TikTok video as well, and I said it on my morning program this morning.
From the time you show me it, I tell you that was fake.
From the time you show
That's
right.
That's not how Anna does speak.
Right, but outside of how he does speak, you know I know it fake?
Yeah.
The profile picture that they use,
Right.
that is a profile picture with Anna Roberts and his new lady,
Right.
his most recent woman, girlfriend.
Right.
And he posted that as his profile picture for Carnival 2026.
All right. And they use that.
Right, so they use that, right?
Yeah.
And then the conversation that they claim took place, it is dated August 2024.
Right.
So if that conversation was legitimate, that profile picture, well, something wrong unless he's a time traveler.
It had a match.
Because he didn't meet that woman yet.
Right. It had a match. It had a
Right.
match both players and anything.
So Anna Roberts responded and took to Doubleton Coffee with a smile.
Right.
He called out Rhoda Barrett
Right.
and News Source for posting it. And he said, but I nothing, only go ahead and only share it. Make sure you have your court closed. He said, I don't like to go to court, because walking up and down the steps, it kind of tiring now for 6 years and all kind of thing to drag on.
Right.
He said, but you see that 3.3 million that you get from him, but
we
or wherever it was, we
will
go take some. But I don't want it for myself. I'll give it a charity, I'll give it to a sponsor, athlete or whatever.
Right.
But get your court clothes ready. I have always said, leave that fella alone. You can't beat him in debate. And when he does his post, he don't do it under no parliamentary privilege and make no statement under parliamentary privilege.
As raw as it could be.
As raw as it could be. And they don't have a way to go after him to shut him up.
Right.
So they tried character assassination yesterday.
Disrespectful.
But after he put out the video and he talked court,
Yeah. 4 hours later.
4 hours, a few moments later,
Yeah, she come up with a post.
she come to backpedal.
Stating that the number is not her own. No.
Well, even in the backpedal, but
already.
even in the backpedal, she wrong because that is his number.
Right.
That is his number.
Okay.
So they use the correct number, everything.
Right.
But she's saying, oh, TSCT need to run an investigation. Maybe he's been a victim of identity theft,
yeah.
or he been hacked or something. And when she did her checks,
Your
the
post
number
done
is not.
gone. Your post done gone already. Your post done gone.
What investigation she could have do? Where TSCT say Anil Roberts' name is not associated to that phone number,
Right.
when I could pull up my phone now,
Right,
and show you that is
his
Anil Roberts' number.
Right.
So even in trying to cover the lie with her next lie, she couldn't even do that properly. So get your court close ready.
She didn't fill up her court, right?
I don't know, but you lost her money, lal.
You know that she's saying on a thing. She have 5 matters before the court. 4 or 5. I think it's 4.
And she says it with pride.
No, 5 matters
Proud of
before
that,
the
you
court.
know.
And you like, what going on with you?
She proud of that.
So you don't know man to go and lie down with somewhere and do some
No,
and get yourself involved in something?
Earthquake was saying, based on the Marsha, the pregnancy, he said, well, if then all Rhoda had to do is say she's pregnant, or she had to be just who breeding that? Somebody explain me now.
No, she have a child. She have a child.
Oh God, poor fella.
A big child.
Poor fella.
Out foreign in
Poor
university.
fella. Well, poor fella.
But something wrong with she, boy.
Whoever it is, poor fella.
She like, is the court steps you like, so?
How much he had to
so
drink
much
that night?
for PNM, boy? PNM so sweet.
How much you could drink? How much you had to drink, boy? How much alcohol you had to drink?
So we gotta be wrong with
you had to get some cushion.
This woman like bacchanal, boy.
Boy, if you're going
imagine you sitting down in front of that computer in all your free time. You sit down in front of that computer and only generating a set of damn
set of lies, boy. And then want to turn to the people that just tell the truth and give the facts and say they lying.
Boy,
listen, is that dangerous?
Most of the time, I just watch she post and pass it because
I don't take on.
I don't know most of the thing have a slant that they're putting up. You're putting it up to create an emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And real done. And for being so educated, right? And being so polemic, something had to be wrong with you, you know?
No, but on top of that, what I want to find out, and you could smile for the camera because you know there's Makobi, right?
Hi.
Smile and wave for the camera. Let's post that too.
Yeah.
Right?
Cut that out
and point out. And say we say this, that, and the other about all you.
Yeah.
What I want to know from the opposition leader is that the type of politics that you engage in? Is that the politics you believe in? That low gutter politics where you will make up a lie.
A blatant lie.
A blatant lie. No different to email gate. Right?
You just come out the court with him. Exactly. You go on back again. You so like court?
Exactly. How much courthouse you want to see here?
Boy, something wrong with them, yes?
How much money all you have?
Paying them so sweet? Where did pay them get all the money that's so
Brother
sweet,
man,
boy?
I don't even know. I don't know. Listen,
Well,
it's just sickening, boy.
3.7 million she get, so it's a very serious thing, eh?
Well, 5 lawsuits could eat that up, you know.
Yeah.
Quick
time.
Quick.
It
But
was?
people, the main thing is this: they're fighting there is a very nasty politics is a nasty game.
She jump in
We
a
know
thread
this.
with me and end up, and I might consume me. But she end up in a thread
But look at that.
with me. Where's your
But
problem?
look
Where's
at-
your real
look at-
problem?
Look at the conversation we does have here on Off the Record. We could have up to now. Watch me. Let me go through the headline paper. Sturge, drone drug drop alarm. We ain't talk about that. Bodo says interim measures amid central block delay. Patients get eased up. We ain't talk about that. Judge gives DPP deadline in cops case. We ain't talk about that. And that had to do with the DPP officer, some delay for 10 years now in a matter with the police. So Gaspar has some questions to answer. Trini man charged with murder in the US. We ain't talk about that. Elderly man mauled by neighbors, 2 dogs. We ain't talk about that. All this in the papers, right? No reason to withhold travel system costs. Plans to go to parliament for the answer. Marvelous Marvin Gonzalez, right? We ain't talk about that. Lavanti woman missing 7 months. Car stolen with 5,000 US inside. Man killed crossing highway. We talk a little bit about that, right? But my point is, look, Cal test digital entry form. Business groups back the move. Oil jumps to US $100. Stocks sink worldwide. All that in the papers. We ain't talk about none of this morning.
Bailiff in the court, you know.
Right?
Let she go and be a bailiff in the court. Like you like court steps. You love court steps.
Yeah, mattress like over.
And I seen certain lawyers only represented she right through, which is nonsense.
Yeah. Well, you see who's a lawyer?
Well,
you see who's any reaction?
I'll some lawyers
No, he called
in
him.
family.
He called him a lawyer.
Who lawyer? Anan?
No. Your boy, your lawyer.
Takla Singh?
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
He
love that.
He said, don't worry, brother.
Yeah.
Kyle Taklal Singh.
Yeah, go up
you will
against
get
him.
a reaction from him today. It's on the way.
Nice.
You understand?
She like court steps.
I say, what? Ex, you in good company, boy. You are the same lawyer with Adel Roberts.
That's my boy.
But
That's my boy.
We got 4 minutes till we wrap things up. 4 minutes till 12 o'clock news. We can't accommodate any calls, but we just wanted to warn you all, right?
The man have a 90% track record.
Just
say,
90%?
90%. He don't lost case, so, you know.
Papa, you.
He don't lost case so at all. And he have 4 young lawyers that are sharp like tack.
When I hear Anil,
sharp like tack.
He said, don't worry. Kyle Taklal Singh will deliver the pre-action protocol.
Nice.
It's on the way. I say,
and he always ready.
Nice ex-lawyer.
And he always ready.
Yeah.
Always ready.
Yeah. And this is the next thing. Always stop. Be careful what you believe in, because plenty lies out there and they're selling these lies.
I said I done stock right through.
If all it, like I tell all if it have any time that we sell all a half truth here, call us out on it. We have no problem with that.
Right.
We have no problem with that. Call us out on it.
We back broad.
Pull up with socks.
We back broad.
Say, fellas.
So bring it come.
I hear in all you know. But what about this side of the story?
Yeah.
We ain't afraid that.
Bring it come one time. Don't play.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, sometimes in our conversation, we might miss a side of the story or the way, or we mightn't look at it in a manner that you might see it.
Feel free to bring it.
So feel free to bring it. And we have said that. But we want to be credible. Credibility is very important to us.
Right.
We do not play with our credibility. Because when you play with credibility, you're playing with character. You understand? And I don't play with that. Because that is my bread and butter.
Right.
To be factual, and you understand? And not lie to the public.
We don't make up nothing here. We don't make up nothing here.
We're not making up anything here. All right?
And we don't plan any show.
Yeah, we don't plan
nothing. Plan no show here.
We just come in here. I just come in and sit down on the chair when Grong Report going on. All they must dig this, they must be on YouTube. All they check it out on YouTube. I just sit down, X will be in the studio. It be me, Lennox Smith saying with X saying and Nigel Snipes right here. And they conducting the show and I might pull out my little wrap and eat my chicken salad wrap or whatever, right? And X don't even be in the studio. I don't see X or talk to
until
X
about 2 minutes
until
before.
we press that button to go live. And then
we just come in.
We just come in and start a talk. Right?
We don't make no propaganda. We had to dig into nothing. We just giving you the information. And if we don't know, we don't say anything until.
That whole scene this morning. That one, you said it this morning, eh? You say it's funny that you bring up that thing in that I bring up the thing in Brooklyn and then you compare it to the scene by Citygate.
Right.
And that is how we just bounce off each other. We had no plan to talk that this morning.
Yeah, no plan.
We just pressed the button and that was the conversation.
Yep.
And that's how we just go. Now, if we was really political creatures, it'd be simple. We don't operate like I don't call X in the night and say X, where are boy? Boy, I see this issue here and let me talk. Where's your spin on it? Or where's your take on it? Or where's your position? Man, we don't have time with that. I busy when the day come and so is he.
We have no notes. We have no notes. Unless like somebody call and they give some other than that, we have no notes. None.
So that's how we just operate.
So we don't come here with that propaganda stupidness.
Right.
But she like court.
But
so go in the court.
Let she take court.
Go in the court.
She should buy a racket. All our court she should buy a racket.
Buy a racket. Chopping.
Hey, X, get up the closing statement.
Even the others have minds have genius of expressing the obvious. Some walk around with the blinkers on and they just mirroring our post. And mind your business. And watch out for people like the Barat.
Yeah. Careful.
Watch out.
People, Sharon Fafan is here. Connect with Sharon is up next. And she's coming up right after the news at noon. And she will take you to 12:30. All right. So all the problems, the man with the WhatsApp problem that message us. You know who to call. All right? You don't need to call the Ghostbusters. Sharon is here. All right? So Sharon will handle it. All right? And if you have a problem and you don't get through to her, you could call 622-4141. All right? That's just from doing it once today. So you memorize the number, right?
Well, have a great weekend, people, and be safe out there. And again, mind your business.
Yes, I. Be
mind
careful.
All your business.
We out. Until Monday, people.